today's all about being very meta. Anyways,
Yes.
so like we have a very meta name.
Yes, this
And-
we have a very meta name.
Columbus Circle Underground Market, also
Yeah.
very meta
Yeah,
name. So fucking meta that like it's plain as day.
Yes, we are
But it's over your head.
we are the underground strip mall of podcasts. Don't mean to brag, but
Strip mall. I love that.
yeah, we
I love that.
Yeah, man. Was I the only one who thought like strip mall was gonna be dirtier? Like, from the name, I always thought it meant like, oh, there's like porn at that mall.
Right.
I didn't know it just meant a bunch of malls. With
You're not the
different
only
outlets.
one.
Yeah,
You're not the only one.
I was pissed.
Jacob for sure thought that for sure.
Oh, yeah, of course, Jacob was into it. This horny dog, who you'll never see or hear. This horny dog, Jacob, man, he loves himself a good strip mall. I'll tell you right now. He's from Kentucky, and those boys get down. They love a good strip mall. I'll tell you right now. Welcome to Learning Things with Kyle and Phil. I'm Phil.
I'm Kyle.
And aside from strip malls, we talk about a lot of interesting things today. Our guest that we had today was the amazing rapper Mike Voss, everybody.
Philly stand up. Mike Voss, what the fuck's good? 106 and part. We in the building.
I'm telling you, this laughter is just a sample of the episode because we fuck around in this shit.
You gotta go when I'm laughing so hard, man. Come on. You gotta say some shit. Anyways, dog, Mike Voss is my homie from Philly. Very fucking happy to have you here. We've been working for weeks to get you on. Memorial Day was the key. America, America, America. We met back in 2019, in the beginning of 2019, when I did a show in Philly called Hype Man, right in downtown Philly, and it was about a white rapper.
Okay. Yes.
And his hype man.
Yes.
And his hype man. So we talk about this a little bit.
And now you played white rapper number 3.
But remember,
We talk about a lot of different shit. His method acting journey from being Kyle Ulsberger to white rapper number 3, and the emotional toll it took on him throughout that journey.
Yes.
We talked about a lot of other stuff, especially with Mike and shit.
Yeah.
But his battle rapping days and stuff.
Battle rapping days. Mike's a crazy fucking rapper. He will come through for your throat, man. He won Freestyle Fridays on 106 in Park BET back in the day. He's coming out with fucking 2 more albums. Left Lane, Middle Lane, and Right Lane, based on the highway, based on higher vision, based on really tapping into yourself. This dude's work has fucking taken off. And we talked about how he used to be a trash music maker. You know what I mean? Like, as a rapper, he used to be a bad rapper over music.
Yes.
Making his own shit because he hadn't done that. He was a battle rapper.
Well, yes. You talked about being obsessed with being a battle rapper, and how it doesn't really teach you how to like make songs. And we kind of really get into that when we talk about like technicality. It's really like technicality versus like, some shit that just sounds hot. It's like you can be a technical rapper all the time, but you're never going to make a good song.
Right. He's talking about how, when you're battle rapping, you're coming for the dudes. The dude's shoes are dirty.
Yeah,
he's got whack glasses. His auntie came to support him.
His aunt came. They tell a story about his aunt coming.
Yeah.
Whack t-shirts and stuff like that. But when you're trying to make a real song, you have to like dig a little bit deeper. So we kind of talk about that. His whole journey from leaving battle rap and trying to focus more on regular music, more mainstream music.
Right.
Such a cool dude, too.
Yeah, no, he's a really, really dope dude. Him and I got fucking drunk and stoned until like 5 a.m. the night before we came here.
Really?
So it was, and we just connected on so many levels because, I think we just get each other a lot. And we can relate a good amount besides me being a fucking battle rapper. But like, we're both like in the culture a lot, and we, just
I think
we
you
love
have the
culture,
heart
so.
of a battle rapper.
Yeah, I do.
I see it.
I do. I think I'm a little too sensitive, though, man. Too sensitive.
You got some of that anger, though. Like, it's bubbling under there.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it was a great episode. I really fucked with it. Shout out to his mom, who's one of our biggest subscribers. That's the demographic we're working for.
And we also get crazy into fucking old school WWF wrestling.
Yes,
He's a huge wrestling fan. You know a ton about wrestling. I do as well.
About Val Venus, choppy pee pee. You'll learn what that means throughout the episode. You want to know what choppy pee pee means? Listen to the whole episode. Okay. That's going to be a little Easter egg for you to find out, my friend.
Oh, my God.
A little bit of The Rock. We talk about charisma.
We talk about The Rock because on his new album that just came out, Left Lane, he has a song called Know Your Role. And so the whole thing is based around shut your mouth and know your role. The Rock. And, The Rock is also one of our subscribers, so he knows about this. He's going to be picking up on everything.
What if we just did like a commercial for The Rundown? One of his like old movies.
That's one of my favorite that's probably my favorite Rock movie, to be honest with you. I fucking love The Rundown.
The Rundown's
honestly.
a great movie. But before we do a 15-year-old sponsor plug for a Rock movie, how about we get into our actual sponsors?
Alrighty, our first sponsor today is Good Luck Dry Cleaners. I'm switching it up. You were second last week. You're our first sponsor today. Thank you guys so much for your support. Phil Reese, you're another amazing Phil.
There we go. Thank you.
Man, you are so talented, so incredible. The events that these guys put on are absolutely amazing, but they are mainly they're a fusion. They are a art gallery in New York that will move around from month to month or every couple months. They will plant themselves in the neighborhoods that they feel they want to reach, and they throw crazy events with amazing partnerships. And Phil has just a crazy background working in PR for a long time, and I love going to their events. They're always dope people. The highest level of an art gallery, I think, in New York City in terms of what they do.
Yeah.
Not only is the art itself elevated and just fucking creative, but yeah, the partnerships that they have and the causes that they throw these parties for, it's on another level.
Well, I gotta say, I really like number one, I love their clothes and their merchandise. Like I have a T-shirt from them, and I also have a face mask, which is really cool. That says New York hates you. I'm really into that. I like it. But also too, I like the idea that it's a gallery that kind of pops up all over the place. I love pop-up galleries. I love that idea of never staying in one place for too long,
right?
And kind of just going with the vibe, So shout out to them. Shout out to Phil Reese. And what was the other dude's name? I'm sorry.
Jeremy Penn, who we're actually going to be having on the show soon. That is going to be a really fun one. I can't wait for that.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
And would you like to present Coco Jordana, your other amazing photographer friend?
Would.
Yeah. Who would have thought?
How the hell did you know, Phil?
I know. It's almost like she gives us free stuff.
She does. Yeah,
and she's amazing.
She is absolutely incredible. She is one of the best photographers here in New York City.
Without a fucking doubt.
Without a doubt. And she is also an actor, which is why she takes actors' headshots, why she shoots comedians, why she shoots dancers and other theater actors. She knows what people want, and she has the skill and the eye for it and the talent. She is an absolutely incredible photographer that also shoots fashion and editorial. She shoots weddings, and she'll shoot general portraits for you as well. You can find her at the bottom of our homepage. If you go down, all the way down, scroll down, and click the Coco Jordana logo, it will take you directly to her website, www.cocojordanaphotography. That's COCOJOURDANA photography.com. You can also find her on Instagram at Coco Jordana.
Also, there will be a link to her website in the description of this video.
Right.
So you got a nice, easy link right there. Click there, you're right over there.
And she is also running a promo with us right now, which gives you even more reason to go book something with her.
A nice little deal. Look at that.
Get a hold of her through her website or her Instagram. Tell her you listen to the Learning Things podcast with Kyle and Phil, and use the promo code LEARN20. That's capital LEARN, LEARN20. and she's going to give you 20% off any of her packages. So go book her right now. Quit being lazy. Get a haircut.
Yeah.
Go get some new headshots. You need it.
Step a game up. Look good, because she's going to take the best pictures of you've ever seen. For real. Shout out to Coco J. Nana. You were amazing.
Shout out to Coco J. Nana, and shout out to Mike Voss, today's guest on the episode. My G, hype man number 2. I'm white boy number 3. Let's get it.
Hell yeah. We'll see you guys later.
Talk to you later. Peace.
Peace.
Do me a favor, just kind of open up a little bit. There you go. Yeah. You don't need to sit all the way back, but if you're like here, it's going to be hard to see me. And this is all about me, guys.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Might as well. Fucking do it. Who cares?
This is all about me. So
I'm going to make you my favorite.
Can you put that on the ground or so? It's just right. Can you put that either on the ground or...
Yes. Because a Poland Spring, we don't want to pay those fuckers.
So when I drink it,
I don't even think the Poland Spring really matters that much.
It's more just alcohol and shit like that.
Yeah.
But,
but also that's a fucking gigantic bottle sitting right in the middle of the frame.
Right in the middle of the thing, so it's like
I have like a close-up on us, and all you can see is the bottle's just blocking our face the entire fucking
way
time.
Bigger in the shot. It's just
don't worry about that, bro. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. That should just be the whole podcast, watching you struggle to take a label of a Poland Spring bottle. 3-minute podcast.
That would be great.
No talking.
Well, great talking to you. And he never gets it off.
It never gets it off.
Never get it off the entire.
1 hour later, we're like, great talking to you, buddy. Where can we catch you?
I don't talk the whole time. The whole podcast just, are you gonna put that bet? You want some scissors?
Yeah. The most riveting show of 2021.
It gets labeled as high art.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Well, anything.
It gets labeled as high art. We start selling it as NFTs.
Water is a metaphor for COVID. Wow.
The water's a metaphor for COVID.
Hell yeah, man.
Oh my God, motherfucking Mike
struggle
Voss.
to label the
finish the riff.
Finish
the joke.
Nah,
this is why we only did stand up twice.
But
I'm still trying to like coach him.
I was not high either.
Yeah.
Which helps a lot.
Yeah.
Because when you're high, everything makes sense in your head.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Until it doesn't.
Until you start to like articulate it, and you're like,
this isn't working.
Oh yeah. Completely. I was gonna tell you, Kyle, you always have the coolest fucking friends, man. I gotta say, you always bring cool motherfuckers.
Shit, man. Well, he's not my friend. He's just a dude that I met the other day.
Way to fucking draw lines. Yeah, like let's be clear. He's not my friend.
Yeah,
I don't fuck with him like that.
Nah.
Yeah, I just thought
I'm having him here for business opportunities.
Right. Exactly.
I'm just trying to see what I can get out of him.
I'm using him. I'm choosing him for all I can.
He did use my shower last night. He's actually just a guy that's staying with me.
Okay, cool.
I kind of helped him off the street a little bit. Yeah, like the guy on the couch.
Is this your little brother? You're telling me in the Big Brother Little Brother program, is this your little brother?
No, this is my nephew.
Troubled youth.
This is my nephew.
Sad story.
Trying to get him off the streets. This is great. This is perfect.
Speaking of, does Popeye have a real does he actually have a name, or do we just
Yeah, Mike Voss.
There we go.
This motherfucker's eating goat cheese and spinach wraps for breakfast.
Right.
Right.
Now we know a little bit more about Mike Voss.
Exactly, dude.
He loves his fucking goat cheese. He told me that earlier today.
Yeah, the goat needs that type of cheese.
Mike, do you want to introduce yourself? Tell the people who you are and all that stuff.
I didn't even realize we were like really.
Yeah. I told you I've been going for the last now 35 minutes. So.
Oh shit.
So I'm not gonna put any of the the last 20 minutes in there, but I got some things.
So how do you usually do intros?
Keep your voice one second. Keep your voice a little bit further away because it keeps speaking. Just a heads up. Heads up.
Turn it down because that's
I did.
When I audio edit, I amplify it and then I compress it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that's what gives it the real buttery fucking sound.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right. We'll get you.
Got you.
But I think
just because I forgot a microphone doesn't mean
what the fuck you gonna do that?
I don't know, bro. It's a free country.
Yeah. be here in this moment with us, Kyle.
Yeah.
Why you got to remove yourself?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Why you got to pull away? What
Why are you
happened
doing
to you?
that? This is so Kyle.
Tell me about your childhood,
Dude,
man.
typical Kyle.
See, I told you this was all about me. I told you this podcast was all about me.
Typical Kyle. You just gotta start saying that to your friends when they do anything.
Yeah, always.
Typical Phil.
Yeah.
And you're like, what?
Always. Like,
Always.
What do you
Always.
mean?
What happened earlier? Typical. Very typical Phil. What happened earlier today?
Typical Voss. Dude.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Cut it out.
Always.
Typical Voss.
Never
Talking
fucking
about
stop.
himself in the third person.
Yeah, do you do that?
He does.
He does. That was fucking fire. That was fire. That was great. That
How
was
long have
really
you guys
great.
actually known each other? Be real.
2 years and some change.
2 years and some.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I met Mike when I was in Philly for a month and a half doing a
Okay.
play.
Yeah. And I spoke.
Playing
there.
a white rapper.
Yes, dude. Yes.
It was a play
Playing.
called White Rapper.
No, it was called Hype Man,
And he played a white rapper.
and I played a white rapper.
Oh, okay.
And what they did is they had
Official
Mike.
Character title: White Rapper.
Yes,
It's hilarious. No idea.
it's not even on
White Rapper
IMDb.
number 3.
yeah.
8 Mile, get over here.
Caucasian descent.
Tell the story, yeah.
K Rabbit.
Hype Man. The
K Rabbit. But nah, you were in
when
that
I rap,
play.
I'm like this. I'm like, like I'm
We were
eating
talking
fucking
about
carrots.
Eminem
That's how
on the way over here. I don't
What's-
think we should. I'm gonna let's chill though.
talking about who we're talking about.
You know who we were talking
I mean, he
about.
could be watching.
Yeah, he could be watching.
Eminem could be watching this right
He's
now.
got his ear to the streets.
He really does. Dude, one thing about Eminem, he loves my podcast.
It's true. It's true.
Listen, he loves our podcast, dude.
I've heard that.
He's
I
always
heard about
talking
it.
about it.
I heard about
Dude,
it.
he
is.
talks about
You thought I heard about it from this asshole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only been Eminem.
Yeah,
2 things he talks about is ex-wife, his daughter, and this fucking
and the
podcast.
podcast. Yeah,
Every fucking album.
song.
Every
he does.
album.
He does. From the Marshall
Learning
Mathers,
things.
from the Marshall Mathers LP to whatever the fuck he's
Yeah,
released in the
yeah,
last 10 years.
Yeah.
I actually like his last album though. That one wasn't that bad. And I like Kamikaze.
I
too.
didn't listen to it.
You didn't listen to it? You don't fuck with him like that?
I mean, he's a legend. He's a great rapper.
Yeah.
I just his music's not really doing it. Hasn't done it for me for a long time.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah, it's just very aggressive. I don't like being yelled at.
He's just the battle
Unless you're
rapper.
DMX. Yeah, well, no.
Unless
That's
you're
why I
DMX.
stopped battle rapping, though.
Yeah, I feel you.
It's
Wait,
just-
wait, why? Why'd you stop battle rapping?
Because it was too aggressive?
I just feel like
You wasn't built for it?
no, there's a lot of guys you can ask that if I was built for it. A lot of angry, embarrassed men.
He wasn't.
It didn't work out for me.
Yeah, I get you. I feel you.
No, I just I got there's already enough ego.
In rap.
I'm trying to do my first serious one. There's
I
already,
feel you.
there's already enough. Get it together, Unc. There's already enough ego, I think, in hip hop already,
Yes, I feel you.
and I feel like battle rap is like another level.
Yes.
And
yeah.
there's just after a while, it's just a negative vibe.
Yeah.
And I still like love the culture of battle rap. Like I have a lot of friends I made through there, and there's a lot of battle rappers like I watch. When I growing up, I watched all that shit.
Yeah.
So like when I started doing it in Philly, it was mainly because I couldn't afford studio time. So
Gotcha.
I would like go to Broad and Erie, which is a place I definitely lied to my mom about. And
She's definitely watching this. That's for sure.
yeah, she already knows.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Easily.
Mama Voss is a
She will watch
fucking
it.
huge
Dude,
fan.
She really
isn't
she really is.
She fucking
She is.
gets behind you.
She
Oh,
is.
yeah.
She's super supportive.
Big
Yeah.
into the
I
learning.
feel
of
that,
this
bro.
podcast.
Yeah, I mean
I
she's
feel
gonna be just because I was on it. I guarantee you.
That's fine. I
She's
hope
probably
so.
gonna follow you.
Let's get the close up right
I'm not
here.
kidding, yo.
That's hilarious.
Mama Voss. What's your mom's name?
Did you just call her Mama Voss?
Mama Voss.
He doesn't want to give you his mom's government name. That's hilarious. You're right. This nigga is not your friend, bro. It's like, just call her Mama Voss. Just call her Mama Voss.
Mrs. Actually, Mrs.
Yeah. It's like, I'll give you my mama's government. How dare you? That's hilarious.
Well, it's not you I'm thinking about.
Technically, she's my sister.
So many walls being put up.
Uncle. I'm Uncle Kyle.
Yeah, true.
Okay, there
true.
we go. There we go.
True. I thought you meant I was
There
saying
we go.
she was my sister,
Oh.
which made no sense.
All right. Well,
Christ.
well, Mama Voss.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mrs. Voss.
You got calling me.
Mrs. Voss. Your son's a wonderful person, and we're so happy to have him here. And please become a fan of Learning Things podcast with Kyle
will.
and Phil.
There you go.
She definitely will now.
Because we don't just have interviews with him; we have just great content in general, all catered to middle-aged white women.
Yes.
That's pretty much our
Absolutely.
demographic. That's what we go for. As a young black man,
Literally.
I've always said I want my friends' moms to watch my podcast.
You can literally,
Gotta cater to the mom.
You gotta cater to the moms.
That
dude.
shit. I knew it was your demo.
That's where the
Our
money's at.
ads,
Demo.
our
The money's in the
ads.
moms.
That's where
No,
baby.
but it really is though.
The money's
That's
in the
where it
moms.
hits.
Ask Ellen DeGeneres.
That's
There
where it
you
hits.
go. That's a
Yeah,
fact.
Yeah.
Uncancelable. She got the moms
Right.
on her side. It's
She's
over.
Teflon out here. She's the real Teflon Don out
Oh
here.
my God. The real Teflon Don. But yeah,
Uncancelable.
bro.
Oh, God.
But bro, so you stopped
So
battle
yeah,
rap.
the
yeah.
battle rap shit. So like
Right.
I would I couldn't afford good studio time. I recorded with my one friend who had a nice like home setup. He's still my man to this day. But other than him, there was like nowhere to go that I could afford. So I would just battle. And like I lived in Levittown, about 20 minutes outside of Philly.
Mm.
And obviously there's no battling going on. So I would take the train out to Broad and Erie at this store called Black and Nobel. It's a big bookstore where like rappers just like cut their teeth in Philly. And
But this is still now. They still do this.
battle rap's kind of like not as popular as it was back then.
I feel you.
This
Okay.
was like 10 years ago.
Okay.
Right.
So I would go in there and just I was like a lot greener. So I was like goofy.
Mm.
Like
Yeah.
like not goofy on purpose. Like I didn't.
You're trying, and it just came across. Yeah,
But I was I just always won.
that's cool.
Yeah, I never. So it like built my name up. So
Wow.
my thing was like I can't afford music to record, even though I was writing mad songs.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I was just like, this is what I'm gonna do in the meantime. And then next thing you know, I was doing like battles, and they got put on YouTube, like professionally edited battles, not just like cell phone footage.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like.
And then
yeah.
I was winning those, and then like I got an email from someone at BET, and they were just like, "Do you want to do 106 in Park?"
That's fucking sick.
And I lost it.
Yeah. Of
That's
course.
fucking fire.
That shit was legends, man.
Yeah,
Like
I
you
grew
know,
up watching it. I
Yeah.
would like run home from the bus to watch like Gin,
Right.
Yeah.
Loaded Lux, like because and what I loved about them is like they appealed to two of my favorite things, rap and comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like comedy, I'm just like a huge fan of, and then rap is like what I do.
Yeah.
So I watch them, and I'd be like, man, these motherfuckers are like, killing it rap wise, but they're also hilarious,
Yeah.
Mm.
Nah, I feel you.
head to toe roasting people.
Well, it's like
And I just became fascinated with it.
Bro, when you can
That's
can
amazing.
roast somebody and like make that shit funny, that hurts even more.
that's
You know
the
what I
worst.
mean?
That's the worst, bro.
You know.
I mean, I love it. I like if someone wrote like when you say things, and if all I care about is it funny.
Yeah, I feel you.
The only time roasting, but listen, I'm a white rapper
Yeah,
who grew
yeah.
up battling in Philadelphia. I have
Yeah, yeah,
thick
right.
skin.
You've heard it everywhere.
I don't
yeah.
give a fuck. So
Right,
like
right,
in
right.
life, I treat it like that. If someone roasts me and it's funny, I will laugh my fucking ass off.
Right.
But if you try to roast me and it's not funny, you're just annoying.
Yeah,
Right,
now you're
yeah.
just being a dick and it's
Now
like
it's just
whatever.
Like no, I don't mean like just saying something mean. Like then it's like I don't know, you have a problem then. But like if you're just trying to be funny and roast me and the joke
Right.
isn't hitting,
Oh yeah. Then it's of
Then
course.
it's like you are a dickhead now.
Well, then it's like I'm just gonna snap on you.
yeah, now I'm gonna kill
You know what I mean? Like,
So that was how
Yeah,
battling,
right.
like it just became, even in high school, like I would battle people. Like I would actually leave class,
wow.
like get a hall pass, say I was going to the bathroom,
Damn.
and battle motherfuckers.
So how long you?
Oh,
or just
that's
cut
fire.
school and go battle, either one. Straight sorry, mom.
So how,
Oh my
She's
gosh.
like, "Ugh,
So
not
how-
a fan anymore.
how long you been rapping for though? Like when did you like first like start rapping, just fooling around, and then when did you decide like, yo, I want to be like a rapper, like I want that to be my job?
Yeah, that is a big fucking change right
That's
there.
a
When you
huge
like really
change
make that shit like
From
your life,
you know,
you know,
yeah.
just writing shit in a
Definitely.
notebook to being like, fuck it.
for sure.
I remember I wrote my first rhyme when I was 14, and it was like kind of like comedic. Like it was like talking about, you know, Levittown's like a lower middle class suburb. It's not like Next Friday suburbs.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's still like nicer than the inner city. So it was like a unique experience because it was like a suburb, like reasonably safe compared to the inner city. Well, it's kind of fucked up now, but
it's just like poor blue collar.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
So
yeah,
that experience though is like a unique one. So like I wrote like a song about that basically.
Okay.
And that was like my first rap, and I was just kidding around, and then a couple of my boys were like, "Yo, for real though, like you should try this. Like try to write a serious rap."
Yeah.
Because the rhymes were like, I don't remember none of this shit, but the rhymes were good. I guess I would probably hate them now. But,
listening back,
right?
Of course.
But so I recorded on my computer mic that my mom had on her old ass Gateway.
Yeah.
And
that's old as hell.
Yeah, bro. Hey,
wow.
listen, we did what we could. We did what we could, man.
I forgot that even Gateway was even a fucking.
This is
computer
back in like
company.
the LimeWire days
crazy.
and
The
shit.
Gateway.
I'm a child.
Wow.
I was 14.
Wow.
Gateway. I had an HP, but like
Hey,
the Gateway.
We had HP. We moved on up to an HP.
There you
Gateway.
Yeah, eventually.
Progress.
So I recorded that, and then they told me to start taking it serious, and it just kind of happened. I was always like a fan of hip hop from the rip, like just hearing it at school, and shit like that. And then always into music. I wanted to sing, I fucking couldn't. And then I don't know, it just all clicked to me. I just always was a teacher said I was a good writer. It's like the only subject I cared about.
What is it the words that attract you?
Yeah, man, I love words.
Like you love words.
Straight up.
You read a lot.
Straight up nerd. Not anymore.
Gotcha.
I have read a lot, but
I feel you.
I'm not gonna bullshit people and be like, in quarantine I did a lot of.
Yeah. Nah.
I fucking didn't.
Chilling, smoking weed.
Smoked
watching
so much
TV
weed.
and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool though. You were saying that's like the only subject you were good at. Like, did a lot.
I was good at everything.
Okay.
Other than math, but I was good at because I had a good memory and I also could cheat good.
Gotcha.
But but writing was the only one I cared about.
The only one I cared. Oh, okay. Because I was about to say it was similar. I guess it's not similar to me, but I was like terrible in school and shit.
Right.
I didn't fail classes, but I did just enough to pass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I remember hating every other class.
It's me at math for sure.
Yeah, math I was terrible
Fucking hate
at.
math.
And I can't tell you how many times like teachers would pull me out of class and be like, "Listen, I know you're smart.
Yeah.
You're just not doing the
You
work.
weren't applying yourself.
You know what I mean?"
Yeah,
It's just
yeah,
because
for sure.
none of this shit matters. I want
It's
to
a
be
fact
a comedian.
though. Yeah.
You know?
And you knew it then.
100%.
I knew it then. Yeah.
Okay, so you can. And were you like in high school age when you made that decision?
Nah, I was like
Earlier than that.
I was like 8 or 9 or something.
That's incredible.
Yeah. But like,
That's wild.
yeah, I don't know. I just thought
You knew it really early.
I knew it really early. Yeah, I was
so many people don't have that.
I know, and I realize I've taken it for granted in my life a little bit. But also too, when you feel that way and you've known it for that long, you can also be kind of arrogant.
Right.
So I feel like I actually put myself back a little bit because to me, everybody else in the scene at the time when I first got here, I felt like was kind of playing around. You know what I mean? And it's just like, like half the people that do whatever they may do when it comes to the arts, like whether it's painting, rapping, or whatever, a lot of people they don't love it. They're just young.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or they don't have that full commitment.
And they don't have that full.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a difference. There's a big difference.
So it's like I would see people who were like maybe nice, like as a person, but not that good at comedy, but they would get on shows, and I would take that personally.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Are they good? Or are
Same.
they not?
Truly fucking love that
Yeah.
shit, bro.
But
so
that
I'd be a little bitter.
that
and I'd be-
mindset is very toxic though. It'll destroy you.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
that's
true.
why I had to ditch
Yeah,
it,
being
bro.
like that.
I
yeah,
felt
yeah, yeah.
I was actually the same way, bro. Like I would see other rappers that I knew I was better than.
Totally.
Yes.
But then it's like, first of all, being salty at them makes you a hater.
Exactly.
Right.
And I know haters like a kind of a funny term, but it is a real
It's
thing.
true. That shit is real.
Yeah.
People
And
act
I
like
just
haters don't exist. Yeah. They totally exist.
I feel like at least half the population is that.
Yeah,
I feel
like-
like it's haters and doers.
especially
Definitely.
now.
And I realized, look, this is gonna make me a hater. None of these guys did anything to me personally.
Yeah. Yes.
They're doing their thing.
Yep.
And it's not like these dudes were trash. Like I always understood it, like to a degree, but I
Mhm.
would just be like, man, I should be up there too. And I realized I just
Yeah.
gotta apply myself. I gotta
Right.
make better music.
Yeah.
I gotta. I mean, also circling back, like that's like kind of like what got me more off battle rap is I wanted my music to be better.
Yeah.
And I need to focus on it more.
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't know if y'all follow battle rap at all, but like I came up freestyling a lot. Like dudes would have written verses. In Philly, if you ever watch like old Philly rap DVDs, like I did growing up, and it was dudes just saying writtens to amazing writtens, but they were always writtens. The shits were fire, but I didn't rap like that. I wasn't gonna be up there like Meek was rapping. Like I would look crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I would just freestyle a lot. I'd see the guy before the battle started and be like, that shirt's ridiculous. I'm gonna clown that shit. All right, that's definitely fake diamonds. Like this motherfucker doesn't have a gun on him, and I know he's gonna say he's just gonna shoot me 7 different ways. So I got to clown that.
Yeah.
You know, he brought his aunt with him. Like whatever it was.
He brought his aunt with him. That sounds like a specific story.
No, that actually happened. But
just one, a little time. He had an
brought
aunt.
his aunt to the battle. I don't know what to say.
Was it?
No,
it was in a case.
Huh?
It was in a case. It was like
no, it's auntie.
Yeah. You thought he
like your wife.
I know. I'm just fucking with you.
An aunt.
Like my wife.
So like that shit was awkward. I don't remember what I said. I clowned his auntie though. She had like a bad weave, and I made fun of that.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Can we just real quick reflect on what if this man actually really did have a pet ant?
Yeah. And brought it in a container.
He brought like one of those the colony Johns with the maze.
With the shit. With all the burrows and shit in it.
Out of pocket.
What the fuck?
The colony John.
What a random. He's like 35. Just carrying it around.
All you gotta do to win that battle, just smack that shit out of his hand.
It's over. Yeah.
You know,
he ain't finding that shit.
He won.
Yeah, he can't.
He
ain't getting them back. He named them all.
Yeah, right.
No, just there's only one.
Gregory, no.
No, there's literally one.
It's just one ant. Gregory. That's his name now.
Right. Gregory the ant.
Or there's like 40 of them. They're all named Gregory.
Right. Yeah, that's George Foreman. Yeah, did that with his kids. Yeah, same shit.
Gregory 9.
Gregory 9. Gregory 9.
No.
They're like stormtroopers. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
So
they're like stormtroopers.
Oh my god.
So
oh my god.
So yeah. So I did the 106 in Park shit.
Okay.
And I waited in line with like 80 other rappers. And they had us like battle each other. I wound up doing 4 battles like back to back.
Mm-hmm.
And they had like Jin was one of the judges, Loaded Lux, like different guys that were on the show.
Wow, okay.
So I ran through that, got on the show, and then I just was, I don't know, I just kept winning, and then that's what got more attention, and then I realized I had no music.
Yeah,
recorded.
You had nothing to really show for it.
Right, I was like, man, what?
Over.
And then after I did the 106 thing, I did like a little all-star tournament thing for him, and then I just decided I never wanted to battle again.
Wow.
I just had lost interest in it.
But you didn't really like.
I felt like I didn't want to prove anything else.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be known. I never wanted to be known as just a battle guy.
Yeah.
No offense to those that, like, I have friends that just battle, but that's what they love.
Yeah.
So I'm not mad at it, but I didn't really love it like that.
You just want to make songs. You want to make rap songs.
Music. Right. I want shit that people can, bump 10, 20 years from after I'm dead. I want shit that people are going to listen to.
Yeah.
And you can always go hit a cypher and shit whenever you want.
As amazing as battle rap can be, it's not the same as throwing a song on.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No.
So it's like, I just realized that's what I really wanted to do.
Yeah.
And after the 106 thing, I was like, I'm already almost too known for battle rap for my liking.
Oh, gotcha.
If I keep doing it, it's just gonna, and I just get money offers to do battles, like people. But then what I was going to say is I came up doing a lot of freestyle. And the reason I mentioned that is a lot of pretty much all battle rap now is written about the other guy. Like they will tell you who you're battling like 2-3 months.
Yeah, and then you write it earlier.
And then so I did a couple of those before 106, like when the culture was kind of shifting and getting more into the written thing. That's why I was the last champion on 106, and then they stopped it. Because freestyle battling, unless it's on like Wild and Out, is like defunct. No one gives a fuck anymore. The fans of battle rap like the written shit, and I get it because it's more complex. There's more effort behind it.
Yeah, there's a lot of. We recently just had a battle rapper on actually.
Right.
One of my boys, Moxie or whatever. He's really cool, and he does a bunch of shit and everything. And he was talking about how much it's progressed.
Yeah, it has.
And everything, like lyrically,
it's crazy.
And all that shit. Yeah,
so,
it's just wild.
And you'll hear I'll hear mainstream rappers biting battle rapper bar.
Yeah,
I'll hear a bar and they'll word it
yeah.
a little different. I'll be like, I watched that battle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I heard that.
Yeah. It's almost like when you see a more known comedian.
Yes. Yeah.
Mencia some shit.
And you're like, I see you.
Right. You peep it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But most people don't.
Yeah. So at
crazy.
that time, right? Were you also getting any sort of offers from representation to make regular music?
Yes.
Okay.
I met with a couple of people that want to manage me.
Okay.
I wound up going with a guy from Ohio that moved to Philly. And good dude, you know what I mean? We had a good relationship. I wish him the best.
Mm-hmm.
But we just our visions didn't align. I guess I'll sum it up like that.
I feel you. Yeah.
And a lot of that's not his fault, to be honest. It was more so me trying to figure out what sound I wanted, where I wanted to fit in.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I knew everyone that has heard me rap, I feel like even if it's not your thing, you know I can rap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I really, this is some I don't know.
No, it's not. That's how I feel with comedy.
Yeah,
it's
I'm fire.
Yeah.
I'm really fucking
You
good.
are. You are fucking fire, bro.
And
I'm no bullshit on that too.
Thank you, bro.
You know what I mean?
And it's thank you. And it's took time for me to really believe that about myself.
Yeah.
Honestly, I didn't come out there was a lot of times where the confidence was put on. In the battling, especially because I didn't realize, I was young and all that, but I wasn't naive enough to not realize, yes, the fact that I'm the only white boy here matters.
Yeah, for sure.
And if I suck, I might get fucked up.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Anyone North Philly's not a friendly place.
Yeah.
It's not. But I'm so thankful for that. Because I think that's part of what made Philly, I think, has some of the greatest rappers of all time are from Philly. Black Thought.
Oh, yeah. Fucking insane.
He's like a fucking robot.
He's
the way,
insane, yeah, of all people.
The way he raps is fucking, every time I listen to this guy, I'm like, how
his fucking Funk Flex.
The Funk Flex freestyle, 10 years straight.
Was
wild,
his voice never wavers the whole time.
None of it.
And he goes for 12 minutes.
See, with me, what kills me is
doesn't miss a beat.
Steady his everything's
did not miss a beat.
Yeah, he fire.
You know what I learned?
He's not even fair.
That shit.
You know what I mean?
Crazy,
he's a
monster.
Bro.
He's a monster. But I also too realized because I've loved rap since I was a kid and everything. So I've tried writing a couple rhymes and everything.
Okay.
And all that type of shit. And one thing I was surprised about that I didn't even realize is just the different aspects. It's more than just lyrics and flow.
Yes.
It's also even breath control.
Yes.
And all that type of shit.
Yes.
And I started realizing how close it was to stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
Where it's
a lot of parallels.
There really is. You're just up there alone. You have to just kind of make this whole show and paint this whole entire picture yourself. And it's just some shit might work in one place and won't work at another place. Right. All sorts of crazy shit.
And battle rap especially is so similar to stand-up comedy.
Oh, yeah.
When there's no beat, and because these days it's no beat and you're reciting material you thought of, for the most part, material you thought of before.
Yeah.
You might mix in some freestyle, which would, I guess, kind of be like mixing in crowd work.
Yeah.
So it's super similar.
Dude, it's fucking crazy. And how...
and depending what the room is like I would do battles for suburban kids at frat parties in college.
Really?
And the joke's got to be different.
Of course.
I can't talk about a lot of street shit.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be
they're going to find it
what
awkward.
Are you talking about?
Yeah.
Or they're going to think it's awkward. Yeah. Whereas in the rooms where I was especially once they started to get to know me and I came back and they knew who I was, it was more, it was just different. You know what I mean? And I always preferred those type of rooms over the frat boy shit.
What, like that bookstore that you used to go to?
Yeah, Black and Nobel. Shout out to Black and Nobel. They're still around. Great people. I'm so glad they stayed in business. COVID was, a scary time.
Yeah. I mean, it was scary for a lot of places. I mean, there were a couple different comedy clubs around here that shut down and shit, and it's kind of tough. But I feel like it also gave people a different way to kind of come up.
Right.
For me, everything was shut down, so I started running shows.
Right.
And then I got a lot more attention. I have a way bigger fan base now because of it.
Dope.
So I definitely got to come up through that, and I've seen a lot of other comedians come up through it. What have you been doing during the during the pandemic? Have you been laying low or?
Kind of laying low, just because I know I can't play shows, but I've been recording, writing and recording nonstop.
That's
almost.
fucking dope.
I have. I guess I should do a plug here. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a point to it.
Plug it up.
Yeah. So this year I'm dropping 3 projects.
Okay.
Say it again.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What happened with the?
You're good. Your shit's about to die.
Yeah.
So I'm just moving it over.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So yeah, I'm dropping 3 projects this year. Because I have like over 20 records.
Nice.
And I didn't want to put them out at once. No one wants to
Gotcha.
hear a 20-song
No,
album from
yeah.
anyone.
It doesn't matter.
Let alone if they don't know the artist.
Yeah.
Of course, if
Yeah.
I'm checking a new artist out and the project is that long,
Give me 7. You know, if you're new, give
all
me 7,
3
bro.
projects are 7 tracks.
Yeah, that's perfect.
No, they really are.
Thank you.
That's
I'm so
fine.
glad you said that number.
Yeah.
That's
Give
fine.
me
They really
7.
are.
If you're new and
Yeah.
I'm trying to just fuck with
It's
you,
21 songs.
give
yeah.
me 7, bro.
It's 7.
You know,
It is.
'Cause that's
But
enough to
here's the
really
thing.
listen.
It's not just 3 EPs. The way I'm doing it is it's called the highway list, right?
Okay.
And there's the left lane, middle lane, and right lane.
Okay.
And obviously the cliche term is stay in your lane, right? That's what they
Right.
say.
Right.
And they say in the industry a lot of like when I've met with a couple labels and like A&R types. You're not sure what they do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
I was
It's like
thinking
a
that
guy.
same shit.
He's
I'm
a
like,
guy.
what does this
He like
motherfucker
works
even
for
do?
Atlantic, but you're not sure what his fucking job title is.
Right,
And neither
right.
is he. Yeah. You ask him what it is, he's like, I just do a lot, man. I
just
just
walking
take care of a lot.
around.
I kind of run the ship like on the low. Like it's
Waters
like,
the
all
On the
plants.
low, I
Sure
run
you
the
do,
shit.
bro.
Yep,
He's like an intern.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But so like a lot of these guys will say things like, yo, you gotta stay in your lane. You have to pick a lane. Like you have these like fun party songs like that are good for like, or like shit that just bangs, real hard shit. Then you have shit where you're like rapping, like, J. Cole-ish, Kendrick Lamar-ish. And then you have like, smooth Drake-ish songs to women. Like
Yeah.
pick a sound. And they would tell me, and I just never fucked with that.
Yeah, I don't think you have to.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the whole
It's
thing.
easier to market. It makes it their job easier.
See, and that's what they say. But even with those people like Kendrick Lamar,
Right,
or,
exactly.
or J. Cole, or
I'm
even Drake,
Right.
they have a mixture of all
They
these
do.
things. Sure, they might
Drake
have
has a huge mixture.
A
He has like
massive mixture.
Caribbean flavored
Yeah,
pop
yeah.
records,
They'll say
and then
some
like,
gritty shit.
and then he'll bar out with no chorus for like 3 minutes.
yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, come the fuck on.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
They just want their job to be easier, but it's like, nigga, fuck you, do your
Yeah.
job.
The most successful artists are the ones that branch out
Yeah.
and do different sounds.
My job isn't easy, so why should your job be easy?
Correct.
Fuck
Yes.
outta here.
And that was the
Yeah.
moment when I was like, yo, I don't want to be on a label.
Yeah, I feel you.
It's better to be independent now than it's ever been.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Absolutely.
So that experience and just hearing that term repeatedly, stay in a lane, pick a lane, stay in your lane, made me just be like, fuck that. And then I had over quarantine, I was recording so much, and I didn't know what I wanted to do with all the records I had. It was piling up, and then I was just like, man, I just realized these kind of like fit evenly in like 3 groups.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's like bangers, that where I'm just kind of like having fun with it.
Mhm.
And then there's like, songs where I'm like talking about, talking to women, or like talking about, relationship stuff, or talking about, I have a strip club record,
Yeah.
or like, lyrical stuff where I'm, really focusing on the pen, saying something with a deeper message. Like
Yeah.
the wordplay is heavier. You got to really listen to it,
Mhm.
headphone music. So like, yeah, he's excited. You like bars?
Oh yeah, he does.
He's like, where are the bars?
Where the bars at?
So
Yeah, Mo's lyrical.
he thinks we're yeah, I can tell.
He's very lyrical. He's like, he wanted to
Lyrical.
chop it up with you, bro.
He's like,
He's like,
lyrics.
oh, word? I heard you don't battle no more. Come out of retirement. He wanted to give you that work. I told him to chill.
Don't hurt me.
He
wanted to give you that work. Don't
I
hurt
give
me.
you that
Chill.
work, bro.
I'm rusty. I'm too rusty. He's been writing for years.
Yo, look at it. Look at his face.
He's been studying me.
That boy
Yeah.
is serious.
Yeah, I'm scared. I feel
He's a- he-
I
he's-
feel uncomfortable now.
He's a fucking scholar.
I feel uncomfortable.
Mo is a scholar. He
He
looks
is.
like a scholar, dead ass.
Chill, man.
Also got the name, but
There's
anyways.
knowledge in those eyes, man. But yes, you were
There's
saying
knowledge in those eyes.
he's had like 4 past lives.
He's seen some shit.
Yeah.
It's like a non-vet version of
4 past lives. They were all battle rappers.
handling strays in
Which,
alleys and
which
shit.
also cat
Yes.
what 7 lives? Or is
Also,
it
I don't know
7
if you
lives
knew
for cats,
this.
or is it
Wow,
13
it's
lives?
9.
It's
9.
lives.
Fuck.
7 or 13. Holy
This nigga's
shit.
all over the place.
9 lives, 9 lives. I haven't said that shit in so
7
long.
or
That shit, I
13.
could remember. I could
Also,
remember
just
the
so you
9
know,
lives. though,
This
yeah.
this house was built on top of a old battle rapper burial ground.
Oh, cool. Cool.
You knew that.
So that
So
means
there's a lot
it's
of-
possessing
There's a lot of magic.
the spirit of
yeah.
young AK has possessed
Yeah.
your cat.
built on top of a fucking
Young Heckler Koch is now inside of your cat.
If these walls could rap, I'll tell you. If these walls could rap.
If these walls could rap. Oh my God.
But go ahead. You're saying different sounds, albums, strip clubs.
All right, we're bringing it back. Bringing it in.
That is a hot track, though.
If these walls could rap.
That's an album name. That is definitely an album name.
You gotta have Kendrick on that.
It's you in a dirty
gotta
ass
have
room.
Kendrick
Your
on
face
it.
is like
Well,
this.
Kendrick has that. If these walls could talk.
Yeah.
If these walls could rap, boy.
If these walls could rap.
If these walls could rap.
Oh my God. But yeah, so you're talking about the different sounds.
So yeah, and then the more like deeper shit and each. So I realized that they kind of fit into three categories, and I'm like, what's some I can do that is something that where it's all three projects are tied together under one theme, but it's three things.
Got you.
And I thought about for a while, I ain't gonna lie, like I just magically came up with it. I thought for a minute, and I was just like for a while, and I was just like days, and I was just like, oh my God. Stay in your lane, and then I was driving is when it clicked, and it's that's typically Highway Sun is more than 3 lanes, but it's typically you can divide it into left, middle, right, and I was just like, that's what I'm gonna do. Each one is gonna be a different vibe, so it'll be a cohesive project. Like I dropped in March, right? Left Lane dropped in March. That's got and so it's 7 songs, and they're all like ignorant. Loud, fun,
crazy.
I just say like reckless shit, but it's not dumb. Like it's still,
no shit.
It's clever writing.
It's crazy.
I applied myself still, but it's like I just had fun with it. I didn't really worry about like, oh, I want to send a message with this.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
This kid
so
is
that's
crazy.
the left lane. That's the fast lane. So like on the cover, I'm hanging out the whip with my middle finger up and a turtleneck and Kia. I know. I'd say I don't front about anything.
Because how does the line go about the Kia?
I heard you're leasing her Beamer, but she gave it up in the back of my Kia.
Yeah, shit's fire.
I like that.
Eureka.
Yeah, man.
Eureka. We literally had a little.
I said her brain was amazing, a brilliant idea. Eureka. All in her belly like Keisha. Yeah, have you seen Belly yet?
Yeah.
R.I.P. DMX.
Yeah.
R.I.P. DMX.
Great movie.
That's an amazing movie.
I think I've seen it
that
once.
That movie is
Dude, watch
so
it again.
dope.
I knew, yeah.
It's literally
one of the
it's just a
craziest
long music
intro
video.
sequences ever.
Yes.
Dog.
Yes.
With Soul to Soul playing. You got to watch that movie again.
Yeah, I got to
It's
watch it
such a
again.
classic.
It really is. It's like a classic.
Hype Williams, bro.
And it's also, it really is just kind of like a masterpiece in its own right, where it's just like, it's like an hour and a half long music video. Like the cinematography, the way it's done, it plays with a lot of lights and shit. It's really, really cool, man. It's fucking cool. Plus, if you want to see somebody, like, we've talked about it before, I feel like, different people, like, when they shoot, like, black skin, you know what I mean? And how it looks on camera and everything. If you want, like, an education in shooting black people, specifically, like, dark-skinned black people, watch
one.
Belly.
Yeah.
That's the one.
It's
so much.
visually, it's like one of the most beautiful movies I've ever seen.
Stunning.
I think there's some weak points.
Oh, yeah. The story is garbage.
The story is trash. Nas, amazing rapper.
I'm going to go to Africa.
I don't know about the acting. Yeah. I don't know about the acting thing for him.
Yeah,
X
no.
is good, though.
X is a good actor.
X was a good
You
actor.
knew X was going to be
X
a
was-
good
Yeah.
fucking.
Because it's like, I mean,
How can he be bad?
he based the character was, I think so based in reality to a degree.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So good, and just like even Method Man was great in it too.
Method Man's a good actor as well, yo.
Like,
he
I
was
fuck
in
with
the
Method Man's
fucking
acting.
Wire.
Yeah, he was amazing.
He was a great
bro.
villain in The Wire. I hated him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He did a great job.
he's the shit, man.
Yeah, Method Man. We were just talking about Method Man.
Yeah,
Well, he's in
it's
great
crazy.
shape,
We were
yeah.
talking about all this on the way here. That's
Really were.
so wild. We were talking about Method Man
Yeah, he is in
and
great
Red
shape.
Man
He's
because
jacked.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
exactly
yeah.
what we were talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
He's in great shape.
And
He looks like he's like stopped
his
drinking
style-
or whatever.
When he
Yeah.
raps, he don't sound like an old dude trying to keep up,
Nah, he doesn't.
Hell
which is the
no.
most a bit embarrassing.
I
He's
thought
doing
I
his
thought
own
he
thing.
body that track with
He
Conway.
absolutely
like
bodied it.
I actually
yeah.
he
And Con-
kind of put Conway
Conway's
out of the
hot
water
now.
on that.
Oh yeah.
Conway is hot now. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Method Man on there, you probably expect Conway to have the better verse, but I think Meth
Yeah.
God.
I think Meth's
Like,
hot.
what did he say? He's like, watch it,
Meth's
see
dead.
it.
And Conway's incredible. I'm not. That's no disrespect. I know he
Yeah.
watches the podcast.
Yeah, of course. Everybody watches the podcast. I'm coming for everybody's neck, bro.
Eminem.
Came for your mom.
My mom. It's gonna be bad.
Conway. Bro, the blowback on this episode is going to be
Yeah,
nuts.
you gotta pay me not to give her your addresses.
Hell yeah.
She's gonna pull up. She's gonna fly out here.
Nah, yeah.
Pay
Nah.
you not to give
He's
him
doing
the
his
address.
thing. I actually saw.
You already
Method
got
Man.
mine. I'm fucked. But it's not even mine. So fuck it.
Yeah, right. You're good. You're out.
Yeah. Well, my shit
You're
isn't
ring
anywhere
that
either.
couch
Fuck
surf.
it.
You're surfing that couch
Yeah,
on
I don't
another
know.
way.
His is all over the internet as it is.
Yeah,
so,
totally. Yeah, right. I'll be having parties here and shit, having public events. You know, my shit is done, but
Yeah.
My shit is
Easy
I stay with that
information
shit
for
on
you
me,
to
though.
achieve.
But yeah. So you were talking about what were we saying?
I just
Oh, I
recorded
thought
a
you-
lot over. You asked what I
Yeah.
did during quarantine.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was that.
Can I ask you a question?
Uh-oh.
What's your favorite bar off of Fastlane?
Off
Off the entire
left
album.
lane.
Sorry, yeah, I said Fastlane.
No, it's fine.
Left lane.
I said fast lane earlier too.
Yeah.
So can't be mad. My favorite bar on the
Yeah,
whole,
like
oh,
something
bro.
that you're most proud of.
I don't
Is that hard for you to choose?
This is so hard. I've
Okay, cool.
actually never been asked for a favorite bar. I feel like that
Really?
narrows it down to so much. That
Yeah.
Like I have favorite song, favorite verse.
Of course,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I
like,
don't think anyone's ever asked me favorite bar.
like okay. Well,
Now I'm like
okay.
running through all the
Yeah,
verses.
everything.
All right, well,
I'm
how-
really
yeah.
trying to answer this
How
question.
about let's
Nah,
make
I
this
like
even
it.
more? Well, we can keep it to that. But is there like a bar that you remember saying or writing to
In
Well, I
somebody?
mean, I do love that belly bar, the all in her belly like Keisha.
Yeah. That's a good
I
one.
love it. But as far as like heavy bar,
This motherfucker can write, dog. You're right.
let me see. What's like
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
on Absolutely, the first record, Absolutely, which I recently dropped a video for. I'm also dropping a video every month.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, every
Yeah.
month.
That's legit.
Through what, November is it, or for the
Through
rest
November,
of the year?
yeah, just for the rest of the year.
Do you have
right,
your
right.
own YouTube channel? Like, what is
Yes,
it called?
yeah. Just search Mike Voss.
Mike
It comes
Voss.
up first page. It's
Okay.
just Mike Voss.
Hell yeah.
I'm like kind of in the process of like building it up.
I feel you.
So the more people that subscribe, the better.
Yeah. So please, guys, remember to
do.
like and subscribe. Like, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's the new way. You were saying about, people being independent and supposed to
Right.
be independent. Like, there's another rapper who I listen to all the time, Coda the Friend.
Yeah, I'm familiar with
Whatever.
Coded Friend.
I love his shit
Yeah.
so much. Very mellow, very relaxed type
chill,
stuff.
chill.
Very super chill. But he's huge on YouTube.
Yes, he is.
And he's not signed to any label, I believe. And he seems to be
Smart
doing
man.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to know what you think about like
Well,
people
low-key,
like him and other.
I'm not. I'm honestly not super familiar with his music, but like what I've heard, I've liked, and I have some friends that really fuck with him, so I gotta check more of him out.
I haven't heard someone rap in such a relaxed way in so fucking long.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's almost like odd where you're like, how am I?
Nah,
liking
some of
this?
my favorite rappers are super. One of my favorite rappers is Currency.
Yeah,
Mhm.
nice.
Like-
It is
Yeah.
like that.
Currency is like
Yeah.
half asleep on some of the songs.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
he's
yeah.
saying the flyest shit,
Exactly.
so I don't really care.
Yeah.
It sounds great and he also picks the right production.
Yes.
You have to know
Yeah.
the textures of your voice. You have to-
Yeah.
this is all shit I didn't even understand when I first started making music.
Right,
It takes time
right.
to realize like you got to pick even though like with this Highway List project, it's all different vibes of music, but I'm still conscious of what type of production.
How many projects
Right.
have you put out? In general, just throughout
in
your
my
whole
whole-
career. Yeah.
So including everything,
Including
like
everything.
mixtapes when I was a kid, all that shit.
Like
Are we talking like
like
actual release?
you stepping out being like, hey, this is me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, man, bro, I did that from the rip. So
Really?
like, if I had to roughly guess, 1, 2, 3, 4, over 10 for
Oh,
sure.
wow, okay.
Yeah, over 10.
So
It's I'd say
Over
between
1,000.
10 and 15.
I thought you were- how about you had 1, 2,
Including-
3, 4. I don't know, like 1,000.
Well, I'm thinking.
25 something.
Well, that was a real count though. That wasn't because I'm thinking of every mixtape I would put out.
Yeah.
Like I would just record over other. Like that was hot back then. Like
Oh,
Lil
yeah.
Wayne and they
Recording
would
over other
run
people's
yeah
beats? Yeah.
Dedication and Drought and all that
Hell
shit.
Yeah, right.
So like
I used to love that shit,
Me
man.
too.
No
And, like,
ceilings, bro?
no ceilings. Yes.
Oh, man.
J. Cole's The Warm Up was a fire tape.
So fucking good, yeah.
And it was so I would do that especially because at the time like I had a couple friends that like homies that made beats, but like I was still building up my network.
Yeah.
So I would just like jacking like mainstream beats and
And it's
rapping
the
on
beats
them.
you hear the most often, too.
Yeah.
So you really do know how to, like, flow in between them, like,
Right.
So, yeah.
And it made releasing music easier because it was faster. We just download the beat off YouTube, rap on it. I had a friend that recorded out in his dorm room. So including all those mixtapes and then shit that I actually have on streaming services, I'd say definitely over 10. I'd probably say like 12, 13 projects.
So then let me ask you this.
And like 5 are good.
I was going to ask you,
Like
what's your least favorite project?
My favorite project?
and why?
I feel like I should say Left Lane because it just dropped.
No, I said least favorite.
Oh, least.
Oh, you said least?
Yeah, not your favorite.
Least.
Okay.
Oh, my least
I want to hear about your
my
growth.
first one.
Yeah, your first. Okay.
Yeah, of course. I
Good
can't because I
Baggio.
can't listen to it. Yeah.
Really? It's like
Yeah.
to
No
you,
lotion.
It's that bad,
Ooh,
or you're just-
unlistenable.
No lotion.
No
No
lotion.
lotion.
It's not smooth.
For
Yeah.
a second, that's what I thought it was called. I was
It's
like,
a
Woody's-
rough listen.
Would he really?
Yeah.
Very dry lyrics.
Very
Yeah.
dry. Yeah. You're always right there.
Yeah, thank you.
Catch me when I fall.
Yeah.
You're
Once you really started,
beautiful.
once you really say, "You're beautiful," got me on the fucking gram this morning with some.
So
who
stupid.
even sings that song?
I don't remember.
Jamie
Anyways,
Blunt.
There it is.
Jamie Blunt. Yeah,
There
you
it
would
is.
know that,
Jamie
Phil.
Blunt.
You would know that, Phil.
I was
Phil's got
struggling.
that on his fucking that shit. I
yeah.
think I've heard that on the playlist on YouTube when I've come over before.
Every day, every
Big
time
James
before
Blunt
we record,
fan.
we play that.
That's his alarm when he wakes up
Give
in the
me
morning.
zone.
Yeah.
You're
know?
beautiful.
Get me in the
Dude,
zone.
I work out to James Blunt. You never done that? Fucking rage. This guy, he loves her so much. Fuck. Fuck his love. Fuck. That's what gets me hyped
His
up,
love.
dude. Vulnerability.
You're working out
That's what
and you're
gets
fucking.
me.
You're working out and you're fucking James Blunt.
Yeah. Vulnerability is what gets me pumped.
You're beautiful.
So yeah, my
Yeah.
least favorite project.
So when you started applying lotion is when really things started
That's
getting
when
real
it started.
good.
Yeah, started. I can't listen to anything I made before like 2016.
Wow. Okay.
I'm so glad you could say that about yourself.
I can't.
I love that.
I can't. Other than there's a couple, like literally a handful of records I can listen to from before then, like maybe 4. But like other than those, I can't listen to anything before.
Wow.
You know how
And
many?
even stuff from 2016, 2017, I'm just it's a little rough for me.
You know how many
Understood.
fucking self-tape auditions I have that I'm literally like,
You're like,
that's garbage.
yeah.
I'm like, it's
But-
obvious why I did not get the
I've,
job.
I've erased
that
a lot
was
of YouTube
terrible.
sketches.
Do you have anything where
was-
do
yeah.
you have anything where you got it and now you still look back on it and cringe, even though you got it?
No, I think
You
that
fuck
every
with
every time I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
fucking audition
It
up,
just
I'm
made
like
sense.
that hit.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I'm like,
So
if
you
I
have that innate sense of
right.
yeah, same.
But then there's also so many auditions where you like think you just blew that shit
And
out
then you
of
got-
the water and then
you
you
got
don't hear
rejected,
anything.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
you don't hear anything.
you hear nothing.
You don't get anything back.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't.
This is
even
what
say
people, a lot
no.
of people don't understand
Yeah.
about auditioning as an actor.
You
You
get
don't
nothing.
hear back at all. There's no like, there's nothing.
They
It's
ghost
just
you.
silence.
They just
If
ghost
they
you.
if they watch your tape and they don't think you're right, or maybe you just look like they just don't believe you because
Whatever it
we
is,
have to
yeah.
believe you visually as well.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Like literally who you are,
Right.
like the way you actually physically look. And you could just kill and slay an audition, but somebody who just looks more the part will get that part.
Yeah. It just is
Even
what
if
it
they're
is.
not the better actor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just like the reality of auditioning. So then as you're submitting these shits and you think you fucking kill one and you're hyped and you're like, oh my God, I'm going to fucking book that. I'm going to fucking book that.
Right.
You just get radio silence.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't get like
That's
a great
worse than a
job or
rejection,
like,
though.
hey,
I feel
No.
like that's worse than a rejection.
Just
or
ghosting
we
you.
really loved your
'cause
tape.
Yeah, ghosting you because you're just holding on.
So you have no idea. The only way to build like a relationship with the casting director is to be booked by them.
Right.
Yeah.
But if they keep calling you in, you know that they probably like your tapes.
Yeah. Like they.
If
have
they're
seen
calling
something,
you
yeah.
back into the room and shit like that. But like, it's hard to do that. You
Right.
know, it's
Right.
fucking hard.
Right.
A lot of the times they just go to actors that they've known
Right.
and that they've worked with before,
Yeah, already have a
and that they have a
pre-existing-
relationship with
yeah.
the agent,
Right.
and they like this person's work. Like sometimes they just get requested. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
like, as an actor who's really auditioning for these smaller roles, still,
Right.
it's like you're not even really getting access to that shit
Mm-hmm.
because they're not even calling people in. Like they're calling people in that they know already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. They have their little group of people that they already go through.
Right.
Yeah.
And then if those don't work out, that's when
Yeah,
they
but
That's
that-
when you might
right.
get a
yeah,
call.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that. I mean, I think every place, you know, no matter what the institution is or what the art is, they all have their little, you know, cliques
Of
or
course.
whatever of people they fuck with. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And then
Yeah,
you just
yeah,
gotta,
yeah.
You just got to be relentless, bro.
That's definitely true with music.
Yeah.
Like with hip hop, even it's not like everybody raps, so everybody's like we're all rappers. We're all There's all these different niches of like street rap, funny rap, nerd rap.
Well, I wanted to know like what is like the regular like rap scene, like not like battle rap, but it's I don't know, like I know you guys have shows, but with music, so much of it is built at your house, kind of alone. You know what I mean? Yes. So for me, it's so I almost can't imagine it because like everywhere I go is communal.
Yes.
So it's like, do you guys have like aside from the the bookstore where you battle rapped, like as a regular rapper, non-battle, do you guys have places where you meet up?
Nah, man.
And link? Nah.
Not in Philly.
Really? And you guys, how do you get to know of each other?
I mean, I also, I just have from shows, like I've done shows with some guys that are now I call friends just because, I really like their shit and that's how it started. And they like my shit and then I saw them and it was mutual.
Yeah.
And then we just kind of hit it off as human beings.
That's great. Yeah, yeah.
But there was not like a monthly rapper roundup.
That's what I'm wondering. I'm like, because rappers, it seems like they just never really get the chance to know each other unless they're on tour.
And it's like a lot of us are, and I'm getting over this, but a lot of us are, especially with the battle rap shit, it conditions you to like everyone's competition.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like I'll like someone, I'll be like fucking with someone, and then I find out they rap.
And you're just like,
But these days I'm not like that.
Yeah.
But there was a time where Philly and battle rapping and had me conditioned to just, if you're a rapper too, unless we were already friends. If you're a rapper too, I look at you different.
Wow.
Especially if you're a battle rapper and I was battle.
Of course.
But nowadays, it's been for years now where I don't feel that way.
Okay.
I don't. I have good friends of mine that rap too, and I want them to win too. And
That's
we kind of have like unspoken agreements where it's like one of us pops off, we're gonna feature the other guy, or
That's
try to get the other guy in a good situation.
That's what I have with my friends too.
There's room enough for all of us.
For everybody.
Everyone has this like I gotta knock off the 48 laws of power. I gotta get rid of the competition. It ain't like that though.
Right.
The music game doesn't have to be like that.
But also, if you read 48 Laws of Power, it tells you not
to do that. People misinterpret it.
It tells you to collaborate because when you spend time alone, that's when people start plotting against you.
Right.
You know what I mean? When you spend all your time alone, but you're just winning. Niggas is trying to get rid of you.
Right.
They're colluding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you're colluding with no one.
You're colluding with nobody. So you don't know shit about nobody.
Right.
Yeah. And so it's but I don't even look at, I feel like some people really look at life as like a chess game.
Yeah.
And I never looked at it like that. It's just I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah, I feel you, man.
And like I'm happy to meet, people that don't have ulterior motives and people that actually fuck with what I do. So anytime I meet someone, and especially if they're an artist too, and I fuck with their shit, it's valuable. You know what I mean? That's like all seriousness. That's a category I put you in. You know what I mean? Like you're an artist, and I also fuck with you as a person.
Yeah,
right.
And that combination is someone that is like you admire their work and you fuck with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like trust them.
Right.
It's a rare combination.
Right.
So it's important to that's why I'm so thankful for being involved in like the artistic community. Because I was doing the battle rap and all that shit, but there was also a side of me, I would do different like charity events and like shit for like, especially like the school system in Philly's fucked.
Yeah.
So it's like, I like doing anything that benefits and like helps them with anything I want to do. And there's a communal sense there. So I don't want to give the impression that like rappers in Philly just all hate each other and fucking, because it's not.
Yeah.
There's a guy actually, and this is my man too. He knows I fuck with him. His name's Chill Moody.
I like that.
Yeah, he's a great dude. He's nice. He can rap his ass off, and he does a lot of good things for the city.
Nice.
He organized a big cleanup where a whole bunch of litter got removed from, and I've seen him. He does he has his own businesses. Kombucha and shit. It's a random shout out. Like we're not even cool like that. Like I've always fucked with him, but like it's not like we hang out like that. But he's just an example of a guy who I see even from afar, like really doing his thing. And people in Philly, especially New York, maybe too. It's like if you give props to someone, it's like they call it dicky.
Dick.
You're dicky. And, and it's just not. That's not. You're dicking if it's fake.
Yes.
If you see someone, let's say I'm a comedian too, right? And I see you doing your thing. You're picking up traction online. You know what I mean? You got an adorable co-host. You know what I'm saying? You're doing good. And
An adorable co-host.
I had to bring him back into it with something about him.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
yeah, this is
He
about
was zoned
me.
out for
This is about me. I was like,
yeah.
when is he gonna say?
compliment.
When is he gonna say something about me? When is he?
But like, let's say I see you doing your thing.
Hold on, can we make sure that camera's rolling real quick?
All right, yeah. What's
No, for real, I don't want it to be out of the 20-minute timer. These goddamn DSLRs, baby. I try. Okay, we're good. Yeah. We got like 20 minutes.
Oh, dope.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Let me know.
Yeah.
Okay, so
we got.
Imagine
20.
like I'm a comedian. I see you doing your thing. I'm unknown. I got like 43 followers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Half of them are like my aunties and uncles.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Uncle
Yeah.
Kyle's following. But I see you doing your thing,
Mrs.
right?
Voss.
And we're not really alike, let's say. Like in real life, if we were just two guys, we wouldn't hang out.
Yeah.
But I see you doing your thing, and I come up to you, and I'm like, bro, I'm a huge, like, what are you doing? Like, well, let me kind of pick your brain. Like, I just want,
Yeah.
like, that is dick eating.
I get
Dick
that.
Because if I'm
eating.
watching you perform, that's a
Dick
Philly
eating.
term.
I thought you were saying
If I'm-
dicking earlier.
Not dick
No,
eating.
Dick
Dick
eating.
eating.
Yeah.
I get what you mean.
So if I'm watching you perform, and let's say I don't fuck with your shit for real,
Yeah.
but I see that you're popular, more popular than me,
Oh yeah, just want to move in.
that is, so it is a real thing.
Oh yeah.
And there's guys that do that. Bro, after
Yeah.
106, oh my God. Like, motherfuckers coming out the woodwork.
Dude.
And like weirdos that I would never hang out with.
And on
Real
top of that,
friends.
Yeah.
There's people too who kind of like they kind of hoard their success too,
Of course.
as a way too. Like
Which is whack.
which is lame as hell.
That's
like
whack.
you know, that's one thing. Like
That's whack.
it's
That's so
so
insecure to me.
it's dumb. It's dumb
Yeah.
as fuck, right? It's
Yeah.
like lame as shit.
It's also stupid, yeah, because you never know the person you help winds up doing better than you.
and now he's helping you.
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
And now you're winning. You know what I mean? You paid it forward.
yeah,
But
like
people don't understand that concept.
bro. There's so many people.
Short-term
like that,
thinking is a dangerous drug.
bro. And insecurity is a dangerous
Goddamn.
drug, bro. That's that. I think
Insecurity is the most dangerous.
that's where it all stems from, man.
Yeah.
Like case in point, I talked about this on the podcast before. It was me and a bunch of comics or whatever at this comedy club, right? And it's me and this other dude who runs like a bunch of like, you know, really good shows. They're
Right.
great shows,
Right.
you know? And some other comic comes over and he's talking to us and everything. Cool dude. He's an authentic person.
Right.
And he's funny, you know? And he was just like, yo, like, how do you guys, you know, like run such like good shows
Yeah.
and everything? And what did the dude just said? Like, what did he say? He was just like, hard work or some shit like that. And I was like, yo, fuck you and that fucking
That's
fake
the
ass,
answer. That's
white
the
ass,
answer,
white
yeah.
dude fucking like double answer. Like, how do you get to Carnegie Hall practice? Like, shut the
Yeah.
fuck up.
Yeah.
You knew what he was asking and you're personally not telling him
Right.
just to fuck with his head. And I just turned to I roasted him and then turned to the dude and told him everything that I did.
Wow.
Because it's
Like
like
specifically.
specifically.
Wow.
Because I don't give a fuck. Because I know I'm good.
Yeah, but you understand, and I agree with you.
I'm
on
always
that.
gonna be here,
I have the
nigga.
same
Right.
mindset. I like helping people.
Yeah,
I
like-
like helping people.
His
But
shit don't
you
have me.
but you know how rare that is, though.
Yes, very rare.
Like in either of our lines of work, like
Oh
like
my
in
God.
any like acting, comedy, or music.
I know people who would not tell me how to go on the road. I used to ask them
Yeah,
blatantly.
because they see it as like now there's less of the pie for me.
Exactly.
Right.
But it's like,
exactly.
yo, you fucking idiot.
Yes, it's like bro,
There's
you either got
always
it or you
been
don't.
multiple comedians, actors, and rappers
Yeah.
eating at one time, and there
Yes,
always will be.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's like you're a moron now.
Spread
to me,
love.
I feel like that hard work answer is a cop out,
It's such a cop out.
and it's just weak.
It's
And
lame as hell.
Yeah, there's a way to handle that.
There's a way. Yeah.
Even if let's say he's pressed for time or some shit. Yo, we can talk. Like, let's hit me
Yeah,
up.
DM me.
That's
Whatever.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah.
I've literally had here's my thing though. If I don't fuck with you, like I'm good at reading energy most of the time, and I would say like if I can tell someone is like we were just saying, dick eating somebody's that a lesser known artist is just trying to like use me for some shit, I don't want to help them.
I feel you.
For sure. For sure.
I can
for
read
sure.
that. But if it's I've also had a lot of guys like real talented kids ask me for help with shit, and if I'm able to help them,
Yeah.
if I can, I don't front. I'm like, bro, I really don't know. Like,
Well, it's also too-
some shit I just stumbled
know,
into in my career.
For
You know
me
what
though,
I mean?
I'll say
Yeah.
there's like there's a little bit of limit. Like first off, whether I fuck with you or not, it might limit how much information maybe I give
Of
or
course,
something.
that's real.
But at the same time, I kind of am very honest with everybody because it's just like, even if it's somebody I like and they're talented, chances are they're not going to take the advice that I gave them. Most people aren't actually here
That's very
to be
real.
professional artists.
Yeah.
They're here to fuck around. They're here to
Right.
get pussy. They're here to drink and have fun with people that like the same things that
Yeah,
they like.
bro. Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if I tell you, nigga.
I mean, I also love all of that too, though.
Right.
Oh, I love all of it. I love all of it, but I'm also here for a reason.
The art.
So it's just like your
work.
You know, it's like I could tell you everything, but the only deciding factor is you.
Right.
So it doesn't matter what I tell you or withhold from you anyway. You know,
that's some real shit.
You know, that's just how I feel. Yeah. And it's like I'm not insecure about telling other people because it's like, nigga, I'm gonna be here. I'm good enough to be here.
Yeah, you really got to do that shit on your own.
I'm here and niggas hate me. So
yeah,
so you're just here.
I'm here and niggas hate me. So it's like, so it's like, if niggas already hate me and I'm still here, where the fuck else could I go?
Yeah,
like where else could you put me? Get the fuck out of my face, man. Yeah. Come on now.
Yeah, that's real.
Spread love.
That's real. That's really real. I mean, it's good. I mean, I believe in karma. You know what I'm saying? I do. I feel like if you're an asshole to enough people, eventually something's gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen time and time again, and the reason why I've never, had anything really like nothing really bad has happened to me. You know what I mean? In my career, like, you know what I mean? I've been in my life, I've been in dangerous situations, but I really do believe karma is real.
Yeah.
And the only reason I won't help someone is if I can tell their intentions are not pure.
Yeah, they got there. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
If I can tell, either I get evidence of it,
yes,
or I can I just trust my gut a lot. Too.
I mean, also too, don't get me wrong. Like if I heard
more people, I feel like are honestly just looking for some help. And, and I am that still. I'm still looking. I'm not acting like I'm at the fucking top of the mountain. I'm not delusional.
Yeah.
Like I need help still. So it's like, who am I to tell? You know what I mean? This other guy who's below me on the totem pole or whatever the fuck. Who am I to tell him? Hard work.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
I dig that.
You know, and it's just like
the only reason I would do something like I don't do the hard work thing. I'll just be like, bro, I don't know. I'm still figuring it out. But I would tell someone something like that if I know that they're just trying to use me.
Exactly. And I'll also tell them the hard work line after I give them the instructions. Like it is all that shit.
Plus hard work.
Hard work.
Which is a fact.
Gotta do it.
Yeah, fact. Apply it.
You either got it or you don't, bro, at the end of the fucking day.
Yeah.
You know?
Or I do. But here's the thing. I think you either got it or you don't, but you can also acquire it.
Yes.
Gucci Mane, who's in my top 5.
And Gucci Mane lose it too.
Gucci Mane said, you're not born with the sauce.
Yeah.
You acquire the sauce.
Yes.
He said, do you think I was born with all this sauce? He said this. But think about it's funny, but it's also like true though.
Absolutely.
We don't come out of the womb cool and having shit figured out and like none of us do now. We never will have it all figured out.
Yeah.
But like as time goes on, the sauce is just as your life goes on, shit that you learn to do things more efficiently, to get better at the shit you love to do. You're not come out perfect.
Yeah. I mean, bro, for instance, like there's a lot of comics, like I was talking about being bitter before. Yeah, there's a lot of comics that I was like, bitter toward, not publicly, but in my head or whatever, to my friends that like, I thought they weren't shit, but they were getting on all the hottest shows and stuff, and they were getting all these jobs. And back then, they weren't that good. But you know what? Because they were getting on all the hottest shows and getting all these great jobs and doing all these great rooms, they got 10 times better.
Yeah, and it forces you to get better.
And now they are undeniable.
Here's some real shit. Here's some real shit. I was getting big shows before I was ready.
Yeah.
Musically. Because after 106 in Park, right, as a battle rapper, I was killing shit. Like, honestly, I think one of the best doing it at the time.
Yeah.
To be real. But my music was not that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was still kind of just figuring out how to make music.
Yeah.
But then, because of that happening, these promoters just knew I had a name at the time of some sort, so they would throw me on these shows, and I'm not gonna say no.
Of course not. Yeah.
So I'm doing these shows where I'm like, I don't even have a release out. I got like enough songs to do a set.
Yeah.
But it's just like I'm doing these shows for like these huge artists, and it's great to put on your resume and like legends. But it's just like, I did shows with everyone from Ghostface, Raekwon, Mac Miller. Absol.
Damn boy.
I did a festival with Travis Scott, Machine Gun Kelly before they really popped off.
Yeah.
Slick Rick in Brooklyn. Yeah, that's
Okay.
crazy.
Fuck out of here.
So but some of these, not all of those, but some of those were like I wasn't ready yet, and I was kind of out there prematurely. I was running out of breath. I was missing lyrics. You know what I mean? My songs just weren't that good yet. You know what I mean? Like, and so I was not ready. So I could kind of understand some other, at the time, better rapper and audience being like, that needs to be me.
But you know what though? Trial by fire, though.
Right.
But you a hell of a lot better.
That's the happy
same
ending.
shit back
It made me be like, because I've only been booed once, and it was because like some shit happening where the DJ's music was fucking up.
Oh, okay. Sure.
And also,
blame it on
no,
the DJ.
that's a lie.
Blame it on the DJ.
No, well, actually, here you go. Well, all right, motherfucker. Here's the story to that. No, here you go. I opened for a rapper named Chris Webby in Allentown, Pennsylvania.
I know Chris Webby,
Yeah, I opened for him way back in the day. And this was the most biggest blessing ever is my music. It probably wouldn't have went well because my music was still developing at the time. So I go on, the DJ's equipment's fucked up. You can't play my shit. So then I just said throw on some beats and freestyled for 20 minutes.
Fire.
Nice. And then I sold out of CDs.
Oh.
But the problem is the music wasn't up to that. Yeah.
But you sold the CDs though.
Exactly. And that was and they started booing, and that's when I was like, I'm not about to get booed. And that's when I said throw some shit on and at the time my freestyling was probably sharper than it is. I don't freestyle no more really.
That's crazy.
So it's like I was real sharp because all I did was fucking write songs, but then I would freestyle a lot. I battled a lot. I would be with my boys. They'd throw a beat on and I would just start practicing. So I freestyled the whole set. But that's the first booing. And then the second booing is more recently. I did a show with this dude from Chicago, G Herbo. Super hard. You know what I mean? I like his shit. He's just, we don't sound alike. You know what I mean? But they put me on that show for some reason. I'm not going to say no. The money was good. And it's like he's a name. So I walk on stage looking how I look, which I don't think I look goofy, but I, clearly a Caucasian man. So I like, long hair.
You look like Vlad.
Yeah, Vlad.
You're like, yo, nigga.
It's true. No, I am bald and fat. But like I walk out. Kenny Beats, I'll take.
Yeah, you definitely look like Kenny Beats.
I'm not taking Vlad.
Vlad looks terrible. Vlad looks terrible. That was just me roasting you. That was out of pocket, bro. Vlad looks awful.
Yeah, so like I said, when they're not funny, it's like it's like relax, Anyway.
All right, so you go out.
Kenny Beats is good.
You go out looking like Kenny Beats.
So I go out looking like a shorter Kenny Beats because he's like 6'9".
Yeah, he's tall as hell.
But I do kind of favor him. But I walk out and they boo me before I even touch the mic.
Oh my God.
It's a crowd full of like 16, 17-year-old kids for the most part from, North Philly, hood kids. Boo, and they see me and it's boo.
Boo central.
Nigga, boo.
So I turn around to the DJ and I'm like, cut the last 3 songs.
Yeah.
And so I took a half-hour set. I did like 15, 20 minutes. But the thing is, they stopped booing. I didn't get cheers. Yeah. But once I started going, they're like, oh, this motherfucker can
I fuck with it a
actually
little.
spit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if I'm going to clap. And then they started clapping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's Philly. Philly, if you get off stage and a guy comes up to you, a kid comes up to you and it's like, oh, fuck with your shit. In his mind, he's a huge fan.
Yeah, that's an applause.
But they're at that age where it's like they can't look. In Philly, they call it Joe, and I don't know why. But Joe is like when you're acting extra, like you're just kind of like,
hey, I really love your
dude.
stuff.
Wow,
yeah,
oh my god, like that's Joe. Yeah. So like they don't want to do that. So in Philly, especially, I feel like in New York's got a lot of this in the hip hop scene as well. Dude, that's why it makes tougher MCs because like. That's props is like, yo, I fuck with that. Yo, it was cool, whatever. Like, I fuck.
Yeah.
That's like,
yeah.
So when I got a couple of those, I was like, all right, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
And then G Herbo he crushed it, but it was just like, that was an example of weird booking.
Yeah.
So I wasn't ready earlier on, but for the last few years, I've been very confident in my live show.
Nice.
Yeah. Like playing live is the best shit ever.
Really?
I love fucking performing live.
I miss it so much.
God damn.
I miss it.
So you love it. Have you travel a lot, before COVID?
Not as much as I should have. I did the East Coast tour.
Okay.
And I've like done some shows in LA,
nice.
Toronto.
That's great.
I'm trying to think of I played South by Southwest in Austin, Texas.
Wow, okay.
Oh shit, I didn't know you did South by.
Yeah, twice.
Where can people find your music? Is on Spotify, I'm assuming.
Nice, bringing it in nicely.
YouTube, all that shit. Talking all about it. I travel here, I travel there,
Do you want to manage me? So
of course.
I need help.
Actually, no, because I'm always consistent with I don't think anybody actually needs a manager.
Yeah, I hear you on that.
You need an agent. You don't need a manager.
Yeah, I fuck with that too.
Shout out to my manager though.
There you go.
That's Khalil's my guy. Yeah. in all seriousness, I'm all over. I'm on everything. You just search Mike Voss on Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, Bandcamp, all that shit.
Nice. Okay.
YouTube, like whatever you stream music on, search Mike Voss. I'll come right up.
Oh, and Left Lane is already out.
That dropped in March.
What about the other two? So
Middle Lane drops June, so about this month.
Okay,
when
so
airs,
perfect timing.
Yeah, right. I'll play you guys some shit, and then Right Lane's gonna drop in the fall.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Shit. So it's like a whole seasonal kind of shit you got going.
And a video every month.
Video every fucking month.
Just dropped absolutely this month. Know Your Role and Eureka are the other two videos. In Know Your Role, it's like I'm paying homage to The Rock,
to The Rock
Johnson,
Hell yeah.
literally the greatest man to ever live.
Oh yeah.
And know your
The Rock
role.
taught us all, like, he taught everybody swag.
Yes,
He was the definition
facts.
of fucking swag.
Oh my god,
Motherfucker came out in
The
a
Rock
fucking
was fire.
satin shirt.
Yeah, Versace. He'd be like, The Rock's $400 shirt.
Yeah.
Like he had to mention
The
it.
Rock says.
The collar was like up to here.
The
Bro.
Rock says.
Them sideburns,
Hell
killing
yeah,
it. But he
bro.
always looked cool.
Hell yeah.
He didn't look like
yeah.
a joke. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like he didn't look like a clown ever.
Him and Stone Cold were two dopest.
The
Stone
best
Cold-
wrestlers. That's the two best ever.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Stone Cold used to fight with jean
The
shorts
people's-
on, and nobody
Amazing.
roasted him.
Yes, and knee braces.
And knee
Who?
braces.
Oh, Steam. Oh,
He looked weak and
Stone
poor.
Cold's the shit.
and nobody
Incredible.
fucked with him, bro.
Stone
Incredible.
Cold.
And he
fuck.
was fucking hilarious.
He was
He was
hilarious.
funny as fuck.
Yeah,
The
so
two
much
of them-
personality. The Rock's obviously hilarious.
Yeah.
Dude,
I always
the
fuck-
wrestling was so good back then.
No,
man.
it was the best. That's the
It
only
was
era I
crazy
ever. That's the
good.
only wrestling I ever
It was
watched.
so good.
perfect.
Like late '90s, early 2000s.
The fucking,
Swag,
you got
yeah.
the Undertaker,
Yeah.
man,
Legend.
Mankind,
Mankind.
fucking
Mick
all
Foley.
that
the
shit,
Big
man.
Show.
Yes.
The
You know who's
Hardy- the
underrated?
Hardy Boys,
you know who's
Triple
underrated?
H.
One of the funniest wrestlers ever to me.
Cool.
Don't Kevin Nash.
He's funny.
Kevin
Kevin Nash
Nash
is
is
funny
pretty
though.
funny,
Kevin
yeah.
Nash is funny. Chris Jericho.
Oh yeah, he's the best.
Yeah,
I love
so
Walls of
funny.
Jericho, boy. Come
Crazy.
on,
yeah,
man.
also amazing wrestler.
The
Yes.
Walls of Jericho.
Yeah.
Come
I
on.
know, man.
I want Rey Mysterio back though.
Rey
Ray
Mysterio was
Mysterio
fire.
was cool.
Ray
as fuck.
Mysterio's a
he's fine.
Val
gangster.
Venus. I used to.
Val
That dude
Venus.
is hilarious. I always love. He used to come out in a fucking bathrobe.
Yo, do you
China though,
remember-
China.
Here's some wrestling. Yeah, China. Relax. The R.I.P. though. But like
Yeah.
one of the.
Oh, that's right. She passed away. Fuck.
Here's some
R.I.P.
wrestling nerd shit.
Okay.
Do you remember the name of Val Venus's finishing move?
No,
I don't
no.
even
Of
remember
course you
Val
don't. Who
Venus.
does? Me.
You.
The money shot.
The money shot.
That's hilarious.
That should have been fucking.
They're in that writer's room like,
They're like, oh yeah.
That should have been.
The 12-year-old
that's
gonna
the
love
one.
this.
That's the
The
one.
money shot. The
The
money,
money
shot.
shot. I don't even remember.
That should have been
It was off the top
Rikishi's.
rope. I don't
That
remember
should have
what
been Rikishi, but that was the steak face.
Stink face.
my
The
God.
steak face is.
Well, Val Venus was a porn star, so that's why Money Shot is so
the
funny.
money
His
shot.
whole character was like, I fucked everybody's wife.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
fucked your girl.
Yo, do you remember? Yo, they had a fucking storyline where.
where they chopped his dick off?
Yeah, bro.
Choppy pee pee?
Yes, how do you know that?
Val Venus, dude.
I used to
Choppy
really
pee-pee.
watch that shit. Yeah.
I don't know that story.
I didn't even
I don't
see
even know
this.
Val Venus.
It's so racist.
Yeah.
It's so racist.
I was told about this.
It's
from
wrong,
my,
man.
From my friend.
What's funny is not the actual what they're saying isn't funny. What's funny is Vince McMahon be like, yeah,
Well, also choppy
put that
pee-pee
out there. Yeah,
is
not only are we
funny.
gonna cut his dick off, let's also be like mad racist about it.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
it's just like, bruh.
It's fucking insane. Basically,
Pro wrestling at that time, if you watch it now, is the most un-PC
Oh my
shit
God.
I've ever seen
Oh,
on TV.
Oh my god, yeah,
I
everything
saw
stereotypes.
a video of Triple H. I think it's Triple H and like DX, and they're in the ring. And he's just walking around. And he's like, "Take your titties out. Where your
Oh,
tits
yeah,
at?"
yes. The
He's like on the
puppies.
turnbuckle. He's like, "Let me see him."
You remember
That's
that?
fucking, I'm thinking about that shit too because I was actually talking about this with
Jeremy
somebody the
King
other day.
Lawler and the
Yo,
puppies.
that dude, bro.
Who?
Remember that in
the
wrestling?
King-
The puppies. They're like, whenever they would say tits, they would never say tits. They said puppies.
Yeah,
Puppies.
puppies.
He's like, the puppies.
He'd be like,
ah."
"Woohoo!" Yo, he was mad creepy. But he was hilarious though.
He
Kurt,
was.
Kurt Angle.
You
Kurt
know those
Angle was
noises he would
weird.
make?
Oh my god,
Yeah.
yes, he would. Just the
And then
greatest soundbite.
Jim Ross, legend, and he would say like the most dramatic shit.
Yeah.
He'd be like, "Oh, the demon from hell has arisen." Like that's the shit. He's broken in half, and it's just like he like fell. What? Oh my god! He just like fell off the top rope. He's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, call his family,
Yeah.
call his mother now." Like, what, bro?
The
Stop.
announcers.
He better have
No.
said goodbye
No,
to his
just
kids.
specifically this one guy,
Jim
Jim
Ross.
Ross. It was like the
Oh
most
yeah, JR
dramatic,
was the shit,
and then the King would just like roast JR half the time. He'd be like, "Reminds me of your wife." Like he'd say some shit like,
I used to love that shit.
So good.
God, wrestling. Is
He
so
was like a
fun.
Rodney Dangerfield vibe, kind of from
yeah. Oh
yeah.
my
Yo,
God.
I used to watch from like I don't even remember like late '90s and then like early 2000s, and then I didn't give a fuck.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
By the time I was like in high school, I was like,
Me too. Like honestly, by the time I was
Yeah,
into like
same.
Middle
7th
school.
grade,
Yeah, it was
or
all
something,
fit.
I kind of
it's really like 2 or 3 years.
yeah
When you really look at it, but
Yeah.
it was the most amazing to.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my God. You know what it is when you find
When
out
I'm
it's
bored,
fake?
bro, watching
Randy
old
Savage, Kurt
wrestling
Angle.
clips on YouTube
shit.
is
Fucking
the wormhole. It's my favorite
the wormhole.
Oh,
It's
because it's insane, bro.
Dude, I have a friend.
Like the shit that they were doing is
landing
like,
on nails from the fucking top of the cage and
dude, they
shit.
still
You're
do that
like,
now. I have a friend who's like into the whole wrestling scene, and he's
Yeah.
actually a part of IWF, the Isolation Wrestling Federation.
Okay.
Isolation Wrestling
That's a
Federation.
wild name.
Yeah. So it's literally it's a COVID wrestling.
Do they have them
league.
drink Kool-Aid
Oh,
together or
right.
something?
No, it's a
COVID friendly wrestling.
yeah. So basically, all they do is they just make wrestling promos
Right.
over social media. There's no
Okay.
actual wrestling,
That's hilarious.
and they just make up what happened last week and all that shit. I'm gonna murder him. His name is Giovanni Lasagna. That's my friend's name.
Fire.
Giovanni Lasagna.
Yeah.
That's fire.
And he-
That's fire.
And his catchphrase is, "You know what time is it?"
You know what time is it?
Giovanni Lasagna. You know what time is it?
So
You know what time is it?
I love it.
It's,
I love it.
It's fucking ridiculous.
I love it.
We're gonna have him on.
And
the
there's
podcast.
never any matches. It's just
No, there's
Yeah,
never
that's
any.
so
There's
good.
never any real matches.
That's incredible.
So
we need to bring him on with the
Oh.
girl that I met the other, literally a week ago, named Amber. She actually wrestles for the AEW.
That's
We'll
so
bring them
cool.
on at
Oh
the
my
same
God,
time.
He would love it. He
We'll
probably
get
knows
a
everything
storyline
about
going.
her. I also know an indie wrestling guy, Casanova Valentine, who's like massive
fire
out
name.
here.
Fire name.
He travels. and
Casanova
shit.
what?
Casanova Valentine.
That's fire.
Dude. It's
That's
a whole
fire.
vibe, dude. Like,
You're either a wrestler or a male
Casanova.
stripper.
Yeah,
like with
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
that
for-
name,
Yeah.
Oh,
you
that's
have
a
to be.
sick
Yeah.
stripper
Or
name.
like a '90s R&B singer.
Yeah. Definitely. Albie Shore could have been.
I'll
named
be sure. Shout out
Casanova
Albie Shore.
Valentine.
Albie
Right.
Shore.
It would have worked.
It would've
That was his whole
easy.
vibe.
Yeah, exactly.
He was Casanova
He
Valentine.
was, bro.
Shout out to Albie Shore.
You know, hell yeah.
Keith Sweat.
That unibrow, man.
Yeah, the
Oh my
unibrow. Oh my
God.
God. Legend.
Oh, beautiful. But
But yeah, like
They
pro
go
wrestling. Pro wrestling's fascinating to me because it's like these motherfuckers are athletes and they're
Yes.
also acting
Yeah.
at the like you're being the shit out of yourself.
Yeah.
While you have to stay in character and you might be nothing like this motherfucker in real life.
it's physical theater.
I used to be
You're going
fucking,
into
I used to
character
be
and
imitating.
you're jumping off of shit like what?
Right.
the fuck?
It's
You're bleeding
it's got to
all
be.
over the
It's
place.
honestly got to be fun as fuck.
Oh yeah,
I can imagine
but-
being a
but
fucking
that's why
a
also
wrestler.
they're so nuts because you're saying
They're
stuff like
nuts.
that where it's like
Yeah.
you have to stay in character all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
your body's getting concussions.
Dude, they're doing
Yo,
painkillers
Chris Benoit,
and
bro. Chris
steroids.
Benoit.
Yeah, yeah.
Enough said.
Fucking
Yeah.
wild.
If
Some of
he
those
wasn't a
motherfuckers
pro
died, yeah.
wrestler, I don't think that shit would ever happen.
no, it wouldn't.
Right.
It was his profession that you know what I mean? I mean, who knows?
Chris
I wasn't
Benoit.
there. But I'm just saying, like, the guy did a flying headbutt was
Oh,
like
yeah.
a move he did all the time.
They said his
Yeah.
brain was fucking mush.
Killed his whole family.
Yeah. When
Fucking
they
crazy.
analyzed his brain, they said it was a miracle he was even alive and like functioning.
That's so
It
insane.
was fucking mush.
That's fucking
bro.
crazy.
So
like-
so like
I was thinking we were talking about somebody else. Who's the
No.
dude? Who's the
Yeah,
dude who
wow.
died from the top? From the
Owen Hart.
Owen Hart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no,
Also
not
really-
Owen Hart. I'm not thinking of Owen Hart.
Oh,
Somebody
okay.
else.
I don't know.
Big
Owen
name.
Hart, he went on that
Yeah.
zip line and snapped.
And they say he never wanted to do that. Like
He
he
didn't.
didn't like heights
Oh,
at all.
maybe.
yeah,
Yeah.
and they were just like whatever, and the thing was faulty or some shit, and
But yeah. So like what was
Chris Benoit killed his whole family.
he did.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
fucking did.
Sorry. Go ahead. I thought you were bringing that back, but go ahead.
Oh nah.
Yeah.
But
What were you gonna say?
the promo thing.
yeah.
So for the video for the one song I have off Left Lane, Know Your Role, I did a promo like as the Voss instead of the Rock. Silk
That's
shirt,
right. That's
great.
right.
Yeah, shades,
That shit was great.
Yeah,
I
chest
love
hair
that.
out. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
just owning how ridiculous
Hell
it
yeah.
was.
I love
and like
that
I had a
shit.
belt and all that. Like
Yeah.
and so this my
Yeah.
friend's interviewing me and like we just did like a promo.
That's so
Call him a
funny.
jabroni. Yeah, we just had fun with it.
Well, dude, I think
That shit
too.
was
It's like
great, bro.
the Rock, like his whole persona. That's the reason he's a movie star now.
Yes.
It's because his
Oh,
whole
yeah.
persona exuded so much confidence.
Pro wrestling opened that door.
Yeah, open
for sure,
the door, and
100%.
then it's just like he's so confident. We like him so much. I bet you he could be a movie star.
Yep.
And now he's Dwayne Johnson. Now.
Right.
Dwayne the motherfucker.
I want him
Rock
to see the
Johnson.
video so bad. I just want him because I like really
We
love.
gotta get
no,
it.
and
to
all
him,
you know
bro.
he
all.
might see it, bro.
When
He
I know,
watches people's
I
shit.
know he'd be on there. He
He
pays
really
attention.
does. He
That's
pays
what I'm saying.
attention.
He
I
listens
want,
to this podcast,
yo,
bro.
people,
Yeah, he
people.
listens to
he
this.
listens
to the podcast. He's one of our sponsors, actually.
Nice.
Terramana.
Yo, actually, here's some real shit. The Rock does ads for Voss water, and that's true.
He does.
Yeah, you know that. Okay,
I
yeah.
watch that
That's
shit all the
fucking
time.
Bro,
sick.
so crazy. But
That's
so
fucking sick.
I want to like get his attention because in all seriousness, I know so people that are fucking with me that are watching this, new people like fans of mine that might be watching this, go on my fucking Instagram and tag The Rock under the Know Your Role video post.
Hell fucking
We should-
yeah.
Because he
Yes,
might
you should.
actually watch the shit.
Let's
He
start a little
seems like
movement
that.
out
And
this-
you know he got a team that pays attention to social media
Yeah.
and helps him with his shit. That man's got to be one of the busiest people alive.
Oh my god.
Oh, he is. He is.
So it's like
no, he's the
I
highest
know
grossing
he's got-
actor.
He's
the
got
highest grossing
eyes
actor.
on social media, so like, why the fuck not? Because
Yeah,
I
for sure.
kill the shit. It's funny. You know what I mean? Like, and it's just I have the Brahma Bull. I got this hockey jersey with the Brahma Bull on it. Like,
Nice.
I went all out, man. Because in all seriousness, when I was a kid, that motherfucker gave me confidence.
Hell
He
yeah.
gives
Like,
so many people.
I watch, like a lot of dudes won't even admit some shit like that, but like it's
Yeah.
true. Like I watched this guy and I was just like, man, this motherfucker's hilarious.
Yes.
He's making funny cool.
Yes.
You know what I
yes.
mean? He's making funny cool.
Yes.
And he's just like looks fucking cool, and it's like, what's my version of that? How can I project myself like him without copying what he's?
Yeah,
I look
yeah.
ridiculous.
The funniest
Goddamn.
asshole ever.
Funniest asshole.
This is
ever.
what I
He
love
made
about
it
you,
being
bro.
an asshole likable, and that's
Yes.
like that's kind of my whole shit.
There you go.
This-
You know what I mean? Like,
I heard
Yeah.
you're still working on that, but
yeah, being likable. Yeah.
This is what
trying.
this is
hang out with him. Too
This
much.
is what I love about you right now, and I'm
Cool.
so happy you came here for the podcast because
yeah.
like like you've fucking like we haven't seen each other in 2 years, but you've grown so much, and
Thanks,
like
man.
you can see that in everything that you're doing, bro. Like when you release this, the left lane and shit like that, I was like, bro, this is on another level.
Thanks.
You're really putting that time and focus into yourself now, and like really, you've leveled up for sure.
Thanks, man.
Just from when I've met you,
Thank
and
you.
that's what I'm fucking loving, and that's everything that we're talking about right now today. You know what I mean? Like it's always been like that. The undertone of everything that we've been talking about is just like showing the levels that you've fucking leveled up. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm thank you, man. And like
That's
I'm self-aware. You know what I mean? Like I know some guys got it out the gate, like off the rip. They're just like know what they're doing with the music.
Right.
And then the stars align. They got a good team around them. You know what I mean? Some guy they grew up with is also amazing at business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's so crazy to see sometimes. We're just
And-
like, how?
And it's like I don't get jealous of that. I watch how the machine works, and I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Like my one friend's really good at this. Like, oh, I met that producer last week, and I never texted him.
Yeah.
I need to get on this.
Yeah.
And that's the type of shit that motivates me. So for me, I never had all the stars aligning like that.
Right.
My shit really was hard work. You know what I mean? It really
Yeah.
was from the muscle.
Completely.
And that's why like, it's just like, I'm gonna address this before we get out of here. I know we're almost
Yeah.
about to-
We
Yeah,
gotta
we're
wrap
almost.
this
Yeah,
up.
we're almost done.
but I'm gonna just address this, man. Like I do feel like there's when you're a white artist in a a complete, like I think all music really, if you trace it back, is a black art form. Period.
yeah.
For the most part, I think I can't unless it's like specifically from another country, but like most American music and hip hop is a pure black art form, and as a white participant of it, I am thankful that I've had to work as hard as I have to be accepted.
Gotcha.
I want it. I want that. You know what I'm saying? I want to work for it.
Yeah,
It's one of the only situations. It's unique in a way because it's one of the only situations where it's like being white could be, and I don't see it this way, but being white could be seen as some sort of disadvantage.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't see it that way.
Right.
I don't think it was a disadvantage. I think I rightly should have to work harder because
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
how the fuck we got to let
Completely,
you
for sure,
participate
for
in this
sure,
shit?
100%.
Yeah.
That's why these days, I
100%,
see
bro.
white rappers coming out the woodwork with mommy and daddy's money, and that
Oh, of course.
Right.
really that shit. I'm a hater of
Disrespectful
that
for
blow
sure.
because they're
themselves
always
up,
trash
and then
too,
like,
and they're
yeah,
always
yeah.
trash.
Oh,
of course,
yeah,
of
they're
course.
always
So my
trash.
shit is just like I'm thankful for that. This is an honest truth, man. I know we gotta wrap it up. I would rather fail honestly than succeed fraudulently. Period.
There you go.
And that's real.
Yeah.
Because I just a lot of people are not like that. You know what I mean? Good for them. I don't have that in me.
Yeah.
I love working from the muscle, and I love the fact that it's I watch other people's mistakes and successes and learn from that. And because if I got on when I was younger, I wasn't ready. So now you talking about the growth means a lot to me because you really have seen it over the last couple of years, especially. And and I've seen it since I started when I was 14. Wrote my first rhyme as a joke. You know what I mean? And now this shit is my entire life. So man, I think as far as being a white participant of it, and I just wanted to say like thank you to everyone that created this shit. And I think there's we were talking about Cole earlier. He carries a torch for respect that a lot of people fear has been lost in hip hop, but it's still there. Yeah, and, as long as guys like me are here, and I love a lot of new shit. I'm not a hater on new shit. A lot of my shit sounds like new shit.
There's tons of new shit that's great.
But it's like it's just I am thankful for the adversity as well as the doors that have opened for me over time because I know it comes from a place of genuine, actual hard work.
That's great.
Whereas it's not just a line for me, like the guy. But if people do want to pick my brain and talk to me, hit me on Instagram though, and I'll give you specifics.
And I want to say
not going to give you any government names.
Not my mama's. No.
Also, thank you. I'll talk to the black community about that statement.
We'll circle back in about a week.
I'm like,
no, I don't want to. No,
it's like he likes adversity. We need to make this harder.
I'm thinking
we need to make this harder, guys.
Please.
He's
still sneaking in. We need to make
it's getting
harder.
too easy now.
Yeah, he's begging for it.
Yeah, please.
He said he likes the adversity.
Come boo me. I'm trying. It makes me break a kneecap. Just one. But but no, I was worried it was gonna come off like that. I
know what you mean. No,
I feel like it's just something that I'm grateful for every fucking day of my life.
That's great.
And it's just knowing. So when I do the interviews like this and I'm talking about shit I've done, it's shit I don't think about until I'm doing an interview.
Yeah.
No, for sure,
and
sure.
I'm like, man, I really did start writing a joke in my bedroom as a 14-year-old, and then I'm doing shows with like Ghostface and Slick Rick, and I was a huge Mac Miller fan. You know what I mean? Mac Miller, rest in peace. Yeah.
R.I.P.
You know what I mean? And Redman. I did like a battle one time. Redman said on a mic in front of thousands of people, "Yo, you're nasty." Like hearing that out of the mouth of Redman is
that's
who we were listening to on the way here.
When I think about these are not things I think about every day. Every day I'm just thinking about what's next. What's the next
right, for sure.
So it's nice to have these experiences with motherfuckers that actually know how to interview.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Like me and you just met, and I feel like the rapport was nice, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I just like getting to know people. Like honestly,
this is your shit.
You know,
you're excellent at this.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm a pretty quiet person unless I fuck with people like in regular life.
Right.
So with me, this kind of gives me an excuse to open up to people.
Just
put all that energy out there. You know what I mean? Just see what happens. You know, I mean, there's a reason why you're here too. I mean, you're interesting. You know what I mean? You've done a lot of shit. So talking to someone like you or talking to Kyle, who me and him basically share a brain when these cameras get turned on.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's easy. This shit is cake, you know? And I think that's like the best part about like art when everything comes together fully, you know?
Yeah,
you
cohesive.
Really connect with everybody and it's cohesive.
Yeah, for sure.
So I just want to say thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
For real.
And y'all definitely have a natural chemistry. You know what I mean? He needs a lot of work, but like,
I do need some work. I do.
No, y'all are fun. No, I came here. You know, we rescheduled a few times.
Right. Yeah.
You know I really wanted to be on the podcast.
Right. You did.
It's fucking good. It's entertaining.
You
did.
Thank you.
Fun.
Man. Thank you.
The chemistry is natural.
Yeah. We fuck with each other, man. I mean, like same way with you. You know, I hadn't spoken to him in about like 2 years or whatever. We
seen each other in person.
You know, seen each other in person. Kind of the similar thing where we hadn't seen each other in person in a very long time.
Exactly how this shit happened too.
But we spoke frequently though.
Yeah, well, so did we. No, we had that same
right.
shit going on.
Yeah.
And then I came back from Wisconsin. I was in Wisconsin for a month during quarantine, and I had been thinking about a podcast. And I tried to start one back in 2018, and I didn't run with it. But I'm still going to start that one. But I had been thinking about podcasts again, and then literally like the week after, he hits me up, and he asked me about, wanting to start a podcast. He's like, I feel like you and I could do this and whatever. We meet one night and then fucking boom, this shit's taking off, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
started getting
we just
taking
off.
Started getting settled, and it just started popping off all natural, man. And that's how this shit goes, man. And I guess we're pretty much finishing up here because I think we're almost at like 2
fucking
hours.
wrap this up. This motherfucker missed his bus on the way here.
We don't want to keep you. We don't want to keep you too long.
He almost didn't make it after all the rescheduling, but had to buy a trade ticket last night because he missed his trade or missed his bus, missed his bus yesterday.
Yep.
So
let's
we
get you
got
out
him
of
Let's
here.
not miss that bus.
We
home.
got him here. I gotta
No,
work
no.
too. I'm like, all right, it's okay. I'm
Hell yeah.
getting a cab, baby. We're
so
fucking flying high today, my
Okay.
G.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
Uncle with the deep
Like,
pockets.
when my
Uncle
fucking-
Kyle
I know, he
with the
doesn't give
deep
a shit.
pocket.
When my nephew's in town, son,
Oh shit.
I take care of him.
That's right.
I take care of
See
him.
Big Unc.
yeah, right.
That's
Let's
right.
go.
Let's go, baby.
Mhm.
Big Unk on the mic. We're about to
Oh,
take a
please
flight
don't.
back.
Oh my god! I was like, no, let it keep going.
Uncle Kyle, you're
don't
embarrassing me.
Let him do it.
Don't embarrass me in front of my black friend.
Hey, we're gonna get your favorite line off the album next
One of
time,
these days,
unless
yeah.
you can spit it right now.
I'll be analyzing the shit out of it. But yes, yeah.
All right, no, I'll do one verse. Let me do
Yes,
one.
you
We're
bet.
gonna get caveat.
All right, bet. Let's do it.
All right, this is not released. This is like one of my favorite verses right now.
Let's do it.
Spit it to the
camera?
Yeah, because I think
Go
that
to the
one
main.
should,
Go to the main.
This one here. All right.
Yeah.
Or we can. Yeah. Here we go.
Or you want me to
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Let's get it on the close up, baby. Let's get it on the close up.
Yeah.
The motherfucking verse to end all verses and the motherfucking verse to end learning things with Kyle and Phil. This is motherfucking Mike Voss. Let's get it. 106 in Park.
Sure. Yeah. 106.5. All right. Bow wow. All right.
Here we go.
Smoking solo, so I have to face it. Told my story with no affidavit, never fabricated or exaggerated. I'm assassinating every track I'm making. She's infatuated with the fashion statements. Baby, this is from a thrift store. Her man fit cost a grip more, so what I'm leaving with this bitch for? Funny how I've been shitting on him, even back when I was piss poor. Chasing cloud, making y'all stress. Got a fraud lesson, just live more. Homie, stop capping with that false flagging. I know the game like I'm John Madden. I wear a smile like it's fall fashion. I'll catch a play for I'm caught lacking. All of this shit is temporary. I'ma get what's mine for I'm dead and buried. And they dropping roses at the cemetery. They cannot expose me. I don't let them scare me. That's for real, man. This ain't for fun. They riding waves while I'm making some. They say I've been acting out of character. That's because I ain't playing one.
For real, bro.
Little hiccup. I saw
Mike
Kyle
Voss.
bugging out. I had to stop for a second. I was like, I love it when you get like that. I love it when you get like that.
Oh, that was fire.
Mike Voss, everybody.
They
God
was saying
damn,
I've been
bro.
acting out of character.
Fucking
That's-
I ain't
sick as fuck.
playing
That
one,
I'm gonna say
boy.
it's not quite question. You answered what my favorite bar is on Left Lane. I can't figure that right now. But my favorite
Yeah.
bar that I have right now is in that verse, the last line. They say I've been acting out of character. That's because I ain't playing one.
That's fucking
like my
fire,
favorite.
bro.
That's a good
That's
one,
my
bro.
favorite one.
Great
Fucking
job,
fire.
man.
Thanks, bro.
Once again, let the people know where you can where they can find your shit.
Yeah, man. Who's Mike Voss on Instagram or Twitter? Search Google Mike Voss, and it just a whole bunch of my shit. YouTube. I'm building my channel back up. Any subscription is appreciated.
Hell yeah.
So at who is Mike Voss, 2 S's. Hit me on the gram, DM me. You know what I mean? I actually respond and talk to people. I'm not a dickhead. So yeah, like
And you're on like Spotify, Apple Music.
yeah, bro,
all that
everything,
stuff.
everything.
All that- okay.
Left Lane, 7 tracks. It just dropped in March. I got another project dropping this month.
Okay.
I got another project dropping in the fall. And I'm working on more music after that. And I'm
Oh,
dropping
yeah.
a video every month this year. Shout out to everyone that's been, helping me out. And my man DCX Batman, who's been mixing, mastering all the tracks.
DCX, I fuck with you, boy. Good
And he
work.
produced Eureka. He made that beat.
There we go.
He's an animal, bro.
DCX
He's so
Batman,
talented.
I fuck with it.
Yeah, he's
That's
the
a good
man.
name.
Eureka.
I like that.
And
shit.
so shout out to him for his patience and hard work. He's incredible. And then also I just want to give a shout out to my man Darrell, aka Make Wonders, who's been filming all the videos. Incredible minds. And just a great person. So and everyone that's ever collabed with me on these two, because this is a big year and I'm just dropping a lot, and I'm thankful for any new fan that I got from this that wants to fuck with me. It's at Who Is Mike Voss. And yeah, thank you to everyone that fucks with what I do.
Hell yeah,
Love
man.
it, bro.
That's
Thank you
fucking
for being
legit.
on the show.
Thank you, man.
Thank you
Fire.
for doing it, man. For real.
Thank you.
All right,
this
y'all.
this is probably my favorite interview.
All right.
Fire.
Very good. See, that's what I like to
That
hear,
shit
man.
was so- that was
Fire.
mad. I loved it.
Hell yeah.
It's fire. I
Yo.
fuck with that. We were
See you
talking about
guys
that
later.
before this. Yeah, we'll see you later. Learning things with Colin, Phil, Mike Voss. Peace out. See you next
Peace
week.
out. Hell yeah, man.